That's cool. That's the audio from when E-Rock spanked that girl really, really hard and left a major handprint. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. Patrice O'Neal in studio. He's going to be at Comics, COMIX, here in New York City tonight and tomorrow night. Shows at 8:30 and 10:45 both nights.
Oh, no.
No, it's next Friday.
Next week.
Next Friday, Saturday, 28,
my.
29.
And why are you here?
She's going to be gone. What I'm going to do, plug it over the phone?
Look how he just saved my ass.
Yeah, it's next Friday, Saturday.
I turn it on you because I can't read right.
Yeah, it's 8:30 and 10:45 both nights.
Next Friday and Saturday. I'm
Tonight
sorry.
tomorrow will be packed for Fred McGillicuddy. Whoever's there tonight.
All right, next Friday
Fred
and Saturday.
McGillicuddy's stuff.
Terrific. Two impersonations. You think it was the...
Yeah, two shows both nights. For info, 212-524-2500 to book in advance. How about that? And Comics is located at West 14th Street there on 9th Avenue. 14th and 9th, basically, here in New York City. It's a great club, and Patrice a great comic, so I would recommend you go check it out.
Thank you.
All right.
See you guys later.
Plug's done.
Now get out!
Get the hell out of here. I haven't seen my baby Norton in a while.
I know.
Little Jim.
I don't like
Yeah, I miss him.
You like his glasses?
He's gorgeous with his big eyes, just all
Like, just
bugging
say it,
out.
dullish. They're dullish.
Yeah, it's just Norton just kills me. He just looks like somebody you just want to rob every time you see him, but he just such a tough little.
He's having his eyes done.
Yeah, he's having LASIK. My girl had that. It works. You'll be feel like another person. Man.
I told Patrice how funny it would be if his girl got LASIK and then like the day after he came home and all of her stuff was out of his apartment.
She finally can see. I would step on her contact lenses and.
You guys want to do some of the memorable quotes of 2007?
Oh, why wouldn't we?
Most end-of-year lists suck, but this one's all right. I mean, some of the crazy things that have been said in the past year. We could do the top. We could do the top 5.
Oh, can we do 10?
Well, we could do the top
300?
6. We could do. How about this? We could do number 6. We could do number 5. We could do number 3, number 2, number 1. We're missing number 4, and we're missing 7 through 10. Can't find the quotes anymore, audio-wise. Well, maybe because they were in print.
All right. I didn't think we were doing audio. That's great. That makes it better.
We can't play the audio for.
For some of these we can. Others were in print. That's why, or we'd have all 10, I guess. I mean, if you want, Jimmy, you want to start with number 10 there on the list?
Okay.
Ow.
10. I think as far as the adverse impact on the nation around the world, this administration has been the worst in history.
Who do you think said that, Patrice O'Neal? It's one of the top quotes of 2007, number 10. What do you think said that?
Oh boy, what's the guy that does radio? Al, the guy that does radio. He was on Trading Places.
Al Franken.
Al Franken says.
No.
Al Franken.
I don't know. I took a
He
guess.
had one line in Trading Places, too.
Yeah.
He was in the very last scene with the gorilla. That was Al Franken. He get a walk-on.
Right.
No, I'll say this. It's a former president.
Ooh.
Oh, Jimmy Carter.
That hint. That was an unfair hint.
Why? There's only 4 left. I figured if you went from Al Franken, I had to get close.
Yeah, we
Had to pull us in.
We can't do this all day. This is supposed to be 10 quick minutes there, Patrice.
The next one would have been Richard Pryor.
Right.
Richard Pryor said it.
George Carlin, moving slowly toward President Carter. Jimmy, yeah, it's going well so far. Number 9.
I think so. People always tell me I'm a hit on the quotes.
Yeah, sure.
All right, number 9. I mean, you got the first mainstream African-American who's articulate and bright and clean and a nice-looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
Rush Limbaugh.
No, it's another candidate. I believe, right?
Yeah, very good.
It is.
The quote is, I mean, you got the first mainstream African-American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice-looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
Man.
The guy from Die Hard 2 that played the boss in Die Hard 2.
Okay, name?
Fred Thompson.
Yes.
It was him.
Oh, I thought you were kidding. No.
No.
I think you were joking about just like Hans Gruber.
It's Hans Gruber, the FBI.
Thompson.
No, it's
Come on, just stop biding.
What's that guy?
I think man was the hint, right? The big hint, man.
No, that was just that was the quote.
Oh, I thought you was
Ron Paul.
You're just biding your time, and there's no reason for it.
Paul R. Nelson.
He said Biden your time.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Joe Biden your time.
I thought it's water at your head.
Oh, what an ass.
Oh, my God.
Didn't even get that hint.
It's just biding this time.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
I thought he was just, I thought Jimmy was just being an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, why is he saying that twice?
It's a tough one.
Top quotes of 2007. Number 8 there, Jimmy.
These are the top quotes in terms of popularity?
Or just or the ones you
Variety, yeah, you know.
It doesn't mean anything, really.
Yeah.
No.
I have a wide stance when going to the bathroom.
Jimmy Norton.
That's right. We all know who that is.
Yeah, Larry Craig, of course.
Number 7. I'm not going to get into a name-calling match with somebody who has a 9% approval rating.
I know who that is. That's your girl.
Who?
Your homegirl there, the big girl.
Condoleezza?
No, the white woman that called the other guy a sissy.
Ann Coulter?
Yes.
No, I do love her for that.
Oh, all right.
This is Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid trashing Dick Cheney.
That's a quote. What are these
That
quotes?
stinks, I know.
Who knows these? Where are the good quotes?
I thought that was Ann Coulter talking about getting into a battle with that dude, John Edwards.
Yes, that is a quotable quote. You're right.
All right, well, here's number
Quotable
6.
quote.
Number 6 we got audio for. Hopefully it'll help the bit.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause so far, let's be very honest. This bit is writhing and dying slowly.
These quotes stink. What happened
horrible.
to Where's the Beef?
We got some of those where's the beef moments coming up.
Jesus.
Rudy Giuliani. I mean, think about it. Rudy Giuliani, there's only 3 things he mentioned in a sentence, a noun and a verb and 9/11. I mean, there's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Jerry Seinfeld.
That's Joseph Biden.
Again? Biden this time?
Oh,
He's like the Beatles of quotes.
This guy doesn't stop.
he's having a good
Whitney
time.
Houston of quotes. Joe Biden. He's fantastic.
Here's number 5.
I don't recall either. I have no recollection of knowing when that occurred. I don't recall the specific mention of this conversation. I don't recall Mr. Senator. I don't recall any dissent.
Wow.
I don't recall, and I don't recall whether it was Mr. Mercer who presented me the number. There are 2 that I do not recall knowing in my mind.
Boy, he doesn't recall a
Our
lot.
staff.
Rock.
Wow.
I don't recall. That's the I don't recall guy. Former U.S. Attorney General Alberto Gonzales repeated response to questioning at a congressional hearing about the firing of U.S. attorneys. Number 4, you got, Jimmy. Hopefully.
You sure this is not different categories?
Well, number 4
Really?
is
Political.
number 4. We do have audio for, and it's a "Where's the Beef" moment, but we can't play the audio.
You're kidding. We can't play that, right? You're joking.
I don't know if we can.
We didn't check that already?
Did we check on that one?
Of course you can play that.
We don't have it, so I'm assuming we can't play it.
Do we know?
Oh, okay. Then I know what number 4 is.
Do you know
All
what
right.
number 4 is? What we're referring to? One of the top quotes of 2007, Patrice O'Neal. We have audio.
Oh, of course.
We have audio of it, but we cannot play it.
Would I be dare to say Donnie Imus?
Donnie Imus is number 4. The top quote of 2007.
The fact that should be probably the number 1 or not at least number 2 quote, only because it was so overplayed. I mean, who doesn't? It changed. People went on a racial tear after that. Of course, it was an important quote.
Yes.
This one should ring a bell. Ring-a-livio. Oh, honeymooners reference. Thank you.
All right. Number 3, top quotes of 2007. Here we go.
مطلقا ما در ایران اولا همجنس.
In Iran, we don't have homosexuals like in your country.
Probably my favorite of the year, by the way. Then the students just openly laughing at the guy.
I will say the translator.
Right.
Is that, no?
The Iranian president there that most people can't pronounce his name.
Ahmadinejad, I think. Ahmadinejad.
Yeah, there you go. So he made an ass of himself. All right, we're up to, the runner-up quote of the year. This is just exciting, huh?
I'm the edge of my seat.
You are, right?
Yeah, because I just want to leave. I'm bored.
No.
It's at the edge of my seat.
Right now in offices all over, they're probably pointing at each other. No, I know what this first quote is.
I know what it is.
We're stirring up some stuff here.
And for the people that are ready to turn the dial, you're going to be stupid because we're going to come back strong with what I hold in my hand here. That's what I'm going to say. All right? We have an office moment that we're going to be playing for everybody.
All right.
See, we gotta break out the gold to save this segment. Here's the top quote of 2007, the runner-up quote of 2007.
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much.
All right. What a dope.
How do you not just want to have really rough sex with that?
Choke her out.
I want to bang the dumbness out of her. Well, you know, she throws up and something stupid looking comes out of her mouth.
Jeez, perfect.
As dumb as they come.
Just give her the laundry to do and give her a grocery list. She's perfect.
Just walks in circles.
Dummy.
Wow. That's, Miss South Carolina? Miss Teen USA South Carolina, yes.
Now, how old is she?
Like 17, probably. Or 18.
Yeah, 18.
Or maybe 19.
I think I know number one.
You do?
If I'm not crazy.
What do you think?
What?
I think I might have, I think, or maybe it's some other list, but the guy that goes, "Don't tase me, dude." I swear to God, that's number one on some list somewhere. "Don't tase me, dude," is like very high on some list.
I think it was bro.
Don't tase me, bro.
That's why I'm laughing. Yeah.
Don't tase me, bro.
For knowing the top quote, you kind of got the key word wrong.
Don't tase me, bro.
Is that it?
Don't tase me, dude.
Don't tase me, dude.
Don't tase me, champ.
Don't tase me, bro.
Don't tase me, pal.
Don't tase me, buddy.
Don't tase me, chief.
Don't tase me, guy.
You know that quote.
Not one black person had a quote this year. Huh? Good Jesus.
No.
Why do you always
It's a white list.
Why do you have to make it a black-white thing every time?
Well, how about Asian? Any quotes from anybody other than white people?
No, just white people.
We run the media. What can I tell you?
Oh, Ahmadinejad had a quote. Evil dictator had a quote.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, here's the number one quote of.
You're a petty dictator, by the way. I thought was a good quote too by Bollinger, the whatever the guy's name is.
Oh.
Here's the.
Believe me, I bombed internally as it came out.
Did you hear the confidence leave it?
Bollinger.
He said that like the girl said children.
I realized that I didn't know what I was like his name, but even if I did, it would have been a boring point. So now I'm boring / stupid.
Enough.
Here's your top quote of 2007.
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me.
There you go. Patrice had it.
That's bigger than Imus, huh? Yeah. Wow.
Well, that's how.
They tried to hide Imus in the middle.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's why these lists are stupid.
I'd say Imus should have been number.
What?
Oh.
Number 3.
Oh, freaking Drew Boogie's gonna do a little something with that.
Nice.
Off the cuff.
Look at that.
I just threw it at him. And
That's how he works.
We'll see what he comes up with.
Are there any black quotes? That's a good point. There were no black people.
No black people.
They don't really say anything interesting.
Stick 'em up.
How about
Stick 'em up. Who says that anymore?
I ain't here to sell no books. That couldn't have been.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Oprah. I ain't here to sell no books.
I didn't hear that.
Oprah. What?
I'm sure Michael Vick had a couple good quotes as he's strangling a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Somebody.
Come here, boy.
Right.
Just a whistle.
Well, you're giving me crap? Have you watched your own video podcast, you creep? Talking to the kitten like you do?
I love kittens.
PatriceO'Neal.com for his video podcast. They're terrific. He did a little Michael Vick scoop, skit or whatever. All right. We're done with that. That was.
Oh, please.
I think that was kind of interesting, though. How can you tell when people out there just... I know you read these things, but how can you really tell? Maybe people are going, hey, I want to know what the quotes are.
What is that quote?
Honestly, how do you know when it stinks?
Honestly, when you do like countdowns, even if it sucks, people have to stay tuned because it's something inside of them. Like, hey, I just need to know what number one is. And they don't even know why, but they just know they have to listen.
You gotta listen to hear what number one is.
It's an old radio trick.
Well.
Yeah, no, you probably...
We try not to break it out too often, but it does work.
That's right.
What we should have done was, we should have went, hey, number one after the break and make them sit through, commercials, but we're not going to do that today. Let's go to Paul in Virginia. Paul, what's up?
Hey, boys. How's it going?
Hey.
Of course, Patrice, no black people have been any quotes of the year. You just had 2 of them about y'all.
What just happened to me?
I don't know.
What happened?
Black people.
Something happened to me just now. I don't know what happened.
He was saying that a couple of the quotes involved black people somehow, which was obviously Imus's quote. And what was the other one, sir?
And Joseph Biden about how clean Obama was.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, white people's ridicule is counted as us making
Yeah, what
white
the hell?
people's disgust of us is counts as a quote we made?
Yeah, I don't think that counts.
Yeah, we learned that from you, Patrice. I mean, come on.
Learned it from you, okay?
All right, thank you, sir. Let's go to Jared in Boston, listening on BCN. Jared, what's up?
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Hey.
I got Patrice, I got a black man's quote for you.
Go ahead.
Which way's north? Linger, linger!
Yeah, it's being suggested by a few people on Instant Feedback that we should say good morning to all the people waking up from their comas.
Oh, wow.
Because they got knocked out sometime in the summer, and they're finally waking up to Christmas music.
We always talk about that in the summertime when you're walking around and some gentleman might come up to you and ask you for the time or ask which way is north or just any question on the street. And as you turn to point or look at your watch, for a split second you feel a little stinging. You hear a ring in your ears. It's probably 90 degrees out on the streets of New York. And then the next thing you know, you're slowly waking up and you hear a little Christmas music. No, I didn't set it up long enough to actually have a god-effing Christmas song maybe queued up.
I got it right here.
Oh, goody. A little Christmas music.
Which way is north?
Oh, well, let me see. It's
I'm just... Wait a minute, it was just 90 degrees.
I was just getting my fireworks for the 4th of July.
Is that your Negro hitting you on the head with something, Rob?
Yeah.
Black people don't hit you. When have you ever heard somebody getting hit in the head with one of those blackjacks and then you're in a coma?
Yeah, well,
it's a cobblestone.
Well,
what do you watch, Kojak?
It's usually...
Where they chop you on your neck and you pass out? It's not Hawaii 5-0. No one does that.
It's usually a homeless guy.
Karate chop to the shoulder.
Right.
And you're sleeping.
Oh, right. You go to sleep.
Well, let's hear it again.
The Spock pinch?
Look, you're a good Samaritan. You're just trying to tell this fine gentleman which way is north. It's the 4th of July around there, 4th of July weekend, and this is what happens.
Yeah, which way is north?
Oh, well, let me see. It's
And then just saying into the Christmas music because he's finally waking up from his coma.
He wakes up, he looks out the window, it's snowing out, and he's like, wait a minute, what? It was just hot. It was just 90 degrees.
You don't even know how awful you are. This is implying.
Well,
Here he even adds to more white hysteria.
All right.
It's just arbitrary homeless black men will knock you out and put you in a coma now. When are you going to stop?
Hey, we're allowed.
You don't think that happens, that people ask you a question to distract you and then punch you in the side of the head?
A homeless black man hitting you over the head?
Well, who said he's homeless?
I've never heard it.
No, I said homeless people.
Oh, he said homeless people.
No, Ant's talking about just the...
And no,
I'm just talking about
getting,
black people don't hit you over your head and knock you out and take your
the
money.
sucker punch. That's the sucker punch.
No one does that.
I've seen it on security videos.
Yeah.
You walk up, you're saying hi, hello, and then some dopey idiot turns his head and points, and bam, the overhand right to the top of his head, and that guy is out until winter.
I reject that. That's a scene from Crash. I reject that. I reject
that because it was in a movie.
What white people say at every level. It's just
good for you.
I don't hear it.
It's just our dumb bit, Patrice, and it's based on the fact that we get up very early. And we have to walk into the building, and there's some suspicious people around. And
there have been times I've walked in the middle of the street because,
Let's be honest with people here.
Okay.
Let's just be honest with them. When's the last time you walked in the middle of any street in New York City?
Very early in the morning on my way here. It was, probably a couple of years ago.
and even then, a homeless black dude almost robbed you.
No, but there was something like I was, you get that instinct that goes, I shouldn't really be in close proximity to that guy. So I'm going to go out in the street and when there's a couple of cars going, you could see me.
Have you ever had a close call in terms of somebody robbing you?
No, because I'm safe. I have like a sixth sense.
Have you ever been mugged? You rollerblade through the streets with blue eyes.
I had my black man incident when I was living in Buffalo. I've told him many times. I almost got raped by a black man.
That doesn't count because he thought you was a girl.
Right, true. I had the long hair.
I'm constantly on guard, though. They call me paranoid.
You have.
Well, I've
crazy.
An armed robbery. I mean, I had a gun pointed at me and my girlfriend years ago in a McDonald's. But
black men?
All right.
Yeah, 3 of them, but ski masks in August.
How do you know they were black?
Because they weren't wearing mittens. What do you think they held the guns with? In their pockets and implied them?
They didn't do the finger in the pocket.
Yeah. Hey, Muggsy.
Yeah, they weren't wearing black mittens in July.
I know he was black because he put his hand in his pocket and said, "Stick him up, see?"
See? I can't believe that, man.
Yeah, that was kind of scary, man.
It's just we're just grossly misrepresented.
But we are more afraid of black people probably than we should be.
It only takes one black guy in a hoodie, like an inch away from your face, seeing if you're a girl, to make you a little scared of black people.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Just quickly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How come we're not afraid of some, I should really theoretically be afraid of some 25 to 35-year-old white guy that just will arbitrarily shoot me? And with other people.
Because
why aren't I looking at y'all with the same?
Because they're few and far between, and they shoot other white people.
Same thing with black people. We shoot each other. We don't shoot a bunch.
You should take it as a compliment. You guys are you're scary. To most white people.
I don't think we are anymore.
To most white people, because then the white guys would call up like, I ain't scared of him, no, rah, rah, rah. But in general, white people are scared of black guys. It's just a fact. I don't know why or where it comes from.
Are you?
A little bit. If I'm being honest.
What level?
Just
really?
A little bit. Not to the,
on what
the
level,
paranoia state that this
I just don't want a home invasion.
In a situation, what would scare you about a black guy? Just in a situation.
Honestly, not many. Not many. I don't know. Like walking into the building when we do it quite early. Every once in a while, there's people walking down the sidewalk.
I would say a gang of youths. A gang of youths walking down the street, and me walking up the street. That would scare me. Mardi Gras in New Orleans, walking down the street.
Wow, did that
we
scare
watched
us.
we stood on the balcony and watched a gang of black guys punching white guys in the face and fondling their girlfriends.
Patrice,
we just watched this from a balcony.
If we're
gonna
keep this honest, he is absolutely right.
I was stunned. It was about 9 black guys.
Katrina.
Yeah, it was before Katrina.
These guys
pre-Katrina, yeah.
These guys
pre-Katrina.
Yeah.
Patrice, these guys finally got arrested, but it was an amazing scene what we were watching. You would, and because we're on a balcony, we would see the white couple walking up the sidewalk.
All white couples,
only white
people.
Just enjoying the Mardi Gras. They got the big hurricane drinks, and they're just like taking in the scene right on Bourbon Street. And they would get to where the black guys were,
and they'd start molesting like the girl. And they'd start like grabbing her everywhere she shouldn't be grabbed. And the guy goes like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" And just bam, gets punched in the face. And then everyone just points at him and laughs.
They would start the kind of short kind of small raping. And then knock him out, almost to say, mind your business.
They weren't even
knocking
him out. What they were doing was they were hitting him. It was almost like it was so crowded. The streets were mobbed.
Bam.
Just walking, but we could see this group of black guys that they had to walk through on this particular part of the sidewalk. They weren't putting guys on the ground and beating them
and pummeling them, but they were
just grabbing.
There was one sucker punch.
They were
a bitch slap.
They were a problem.
There was a kid that could have been 9 years old along with him, just taunting.
Yeah.
A 9-year-old kid. Yeah, just taunting
that Mardi Gras. I don't miss going down there for Mardi Gras, man. I do not miss that.
Sucks.
That was
my god.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Awful.
Patrice, I'm with Anthony on this one. It was insane what we were watching.
Excuse me, can you not touch my Can you not
Right.
my girlfriend,
Could you just
please?
not?
What?
Could you leave her alone?
It puts you in a really bad position because you know you got to defend her honor, and you're like, I'm not going to win this situation. This is bad.
Can your relationship survive you as your woman is being fondled? Can your relationship survive you going, sweetie? Just take it like a trooper.
Mike from
because I like my teeth.
Mike from Jersey.
What am I going to really do?
Right, a couple squeezes or my teeth. Let's just let's work out something here.
Oh, Mike from Jersey makes a really good point.
Where's Mikey there?
He's the line 10.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, what's up, man?
Hey, guys, listen, you shouldn't let 99% of the black people ruin it for all the rest of them.
That should have been one of the quotes of the year. That was actually a genius racist quote.
It's very funny for a racist.
And that's why we do quotes of the year, bits like that, because then it adds to then it leads to something else. Jew Monkey, you're on the Opie and Anthony show. What's up?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, boys? This one's staring you in the face. Why are you not doing the Opie and Anthony quotes of the year? You do the Opie and Anthony bell rings of the year. You got a whole series there, and you got only tomorrow to take care of this.
Oh, boy. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Done
Tomorrow's
today.
Saturday. Hey, well, why don't you start it? What's your favorite O&A quote of the year?
Well, it's the bell rings mostly, but I gotta thank Anthony for all that. I can go back a couple of years with, Jay Moore doing Gay Marco like you read about, but, not one's popping in mind right now. I'm sorry, boys, letting you down.
All right.
Not of the year, sir. We're not looking for 99.
Well, you're onto something, JM. Well,
very much. And how about lingering longer, boys? All right, I am a listener. How about that?
All right, get a hold of yourself.
Thank you, JM. Yeah, we'll do O&A quotes of the year. If you got one, why don't you give us a call? Try to make sure it's within the last year. Patrice O'Neal in studio. Playing comics next week, next Friday and Saturday, down there on 14th Street and 9th Avenue here in New York City. For info, to see Patrice O'Neal, 212-524-2500, or check out patriceoneal.com. That's a good plug right there.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's at comics, too, by the way.
I didn't say comics?
No, you just kind of say he'll be somewhere.
Oh, my God.
Patrice O'Neal be in the park.
And I was patting myself on the back like I just did something nice for you. Except mention the place you're going to be. Wow, we need vacation. Drew
You
Boogie.
all ready to get out of here.
Oh, yeah, you can tell, right? Chris Rock's going to be here in a half hour, though. He'll help us out. He'll help us to the end of this show today. Drew Boogie takes us to the that's a biggie right there. I know she did it for everybody, but we really took advantage of that one more than anybody in America. Susan Waldman getting all excited when Roger Clemens showed up in the Steinbrenner's box, and then it was apparent and obvious to everyone that he was coming back to pitch for the Yankees and go 5-14.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Or whatever he did. There's another quote coming in here. Kevin in New Rochelle, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Favorite quote of the year? I love the garlic butter saw.
That should have been a quote.
Well, we're starting to get the Opie and Anthony quotes of the year together, and yes, Kevin is referring to this one.
I love the garlic butter sauce.
Yeah, that's one of the biggies for the year. Let's say hi to Sonny in New York. Sonny, what's up?
Yeah, how about when E-Rock told Opie to shut up?
Yeah, that was a good one. E-Rock was in the middle of choking after doing the Cinnamon Challenge, and told me to shut up, which was classic. Hey, I want to point everyone in the direction of YouTube today. Our Money Honey videos are up there, and they're really, really good to check out.
Goody.
Yesterday, Patrice, we had 4 really hot women and 2 pigs. Just pigs.
I wish I got to see that.
Naked. They covered themselves in honey, and we had $2,500 cash on the floor in the studio, and $2,500 in ones looks like a lot of money. I mean, $2,500
covers the floor. Yeah.
Obviously, it is a lot of money, but it looks like it's even more than $2,500. And then we tied their hands together so they couldn't use their hands, and they had to roll around in the money, and whatever stuck to their bodies, they got to keep. And the videos are up on YouTube under Money Honey. What's the search for that?
Opie Money Honey.
Opie Anthony Money Honey. Okay. And check out the videos on YouTube. They're terrific. And by the time they rolled around a little bit, they weren't naked anymore. They were completely covered from head to toe with dollar bills. It worked like a charm yesterday. So want to make sure people check out the videos over the weekend. All right. Chris Rock's coming in. He's promoting New Year's Eve at the Garden.
Yes.
That's a nice gig, huh?
Certainly is.
Wowee. Good for Chris Rock.
Hey,
yeah.
E-Rock. I just have a question for E-Rock.
Oh boy, what happened?
Were you on Paltalk last night? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Why do you ask?
Why? What happened?
Well, I just I get a little PM from somebody that says E-Rock came in on Schwenk's show.
Who's
last
Schwenk?
night. Okay, grab a mic.
The nighttime jock here.
The nighttime jock here. So you were in the K-Rock room?
Yeah.
Okay, because the station here has their own Paltalk thing going at night after we leave. A new camera starts up, and you can look in on the studio, watch the jocks.
Right.
And hear a K-Rock.
I'm sure it's a lot of fun. You see them sitting here queuing up the...
I met him, actually. He's a good guy.
I'm sure he's a...
But it's a good point you make there, Jimmy.
And
I gotta go both. I gotta agree with both on that one. He's a nice guy, but...
Any show, just because you can't do anything, you're just sitting there by yourself.
Yeah.
And let's see. There's Bad Kitty _ENC. Do you know that name?
Yeah.
Okay. E-Rock came in on Schwenk's show last night, and he was ass-hammered and mean.
Were you?
No.
Let's see. Yeah, he was mean as hell to me. He went on cam all hammered, oogling my cam, yelling at me to get naked. He's effing lucky he gets an occasional wow from me.
Yeah, the drug addict, right.
Where's the drug addict?
This is there's a thing here at K-Rock. They all know about this lady here. This camera right there, Jim.
All right.
She is
Where is the whore?
I don't know. She's constantly drinking and doing stuff, and then she blacks out on camera. And see this air conditioner there? She'll lean back, fall asleep, and be drooling, and while the camera's on. So, no, we logged in. The K-Rock cameras system wasn't on, so we logged in. There was a bunch of people here in the studio, and we were all just posting stuff to her.
Wait, is that her right there, the blonde?
Bunch of people,
Yeah.
huh?
So, Miss, what is she saying happened?
Because we were being a little mean to her.
Why were you being mean to her? She looks like a
why would you be mean to
girl.
her? She seems,
I don't know. Some people here don't care for her.
Why?
Why, though?
I don't know.
Why do you have so much anger towards women?
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
She's saying there wasn't a bunch of people. You're such an effing liar.
No, Matt.
Well, but
Wanker can also.
But proven E-Rock.
What the job?
Hold on. Proven E-Rock's point. She did type there wasn't a munch of people, so she might be under the influence right now.
Well, maybe they weren't a munch. That's fair.
Is the M close to the B on the keyboard? Yeah.
Well, should we talk
close
to her?
enough?
But I'm just curious. The jock was here.
Yeah.
Okay, I would hope the jock would be here.
And there was also some of the promotion people that were here that came over after the party.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of the web guys were in here.
Had you been drinking?
No.
Were you being mean?
A little bit.
All right.
Not drinking, no.
Just wondering.
It wasn't just me typing either.
I want both sides of the story. That's all I was looking for.
right.
When I get an alert like this coming through, I like getting both the sides of the story.
Let's go to Vinny in Niagara Falls. Vinny, you're on the Opie and Anthony show.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Vinny.
Quote of the year.
Yeah.
The quote of the year is "Picture your grandma naked."
Yeah, we did a great bit with picture your grandmother naked.
What was that?
Just to try to horrify people out there. No one wants to picture their grandmother naked. So it's picture your grandmother naked and then doing horrific things after that. Do you have a grandma?
No.
Oh.
I could picture my grandmother, not only can I picture her naked, but I could picture her closing her eyes, yelling, "In the mouth, not the face."
Oh my God. Mongo the trucker. What's up, Mongo?
Hey, how about Billy Connolly saying, "They hate their fans. It's brilliant."
Yeah, that was one of the best quotes of the year from Billy Connolly, who's hilarious. Very nice there, Mongo. And it was good meeting you the other night, or last week, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it was. It was a fun party. Hey,
Cool.
Jimmy, I got tickets for March 15th, Pantages Theater, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Go to Ticketmaster.com or look at Jimmy's MySpace page for his 2008 tour.
You're a good boy, Mongo.
Mongo is
Thank you.
He's a faithful one. Let's say hi to Jennifer in Jersey. Jennifer.
Yes, hi. First, Jimmy, thank you so much. When I flashed you at the concert, you said that my breasts were lovely. But the quote of the year has to be "Space Shuttle Endeavour."
Yeah. Good old Andrew from Brooklyn. We're gonna be replaying Andrew from Brooklyn while we're off for a week. But this is the famous quote, one of the best quotes of the year.
Official endeavor.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Hey, I got a little audio from last night's big Christmas party here in New York.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's time to play Guess Who's Doing This Karaoke Song.
Ooh.
We were secretly recording the staff last night. Yes, we were.
Get it, you're a fun boss.
Oh, God, look at the picture.
Well, it goes on forever, but you get the point. That's Tom Chiusano doing his karaoke last night.
So happy I forgot about that awful event.
We secretly recorded him last night.
I guarantee he wears tidy whities.
Yeah, he does. That's completely unsexy.
There you go.
Man.
You know what? You might be wrong, though. Tom might actually think he looks good in Speedos. It wouldn't surprise me if he wore Speedos, because there's some... He's, like, pompous enough to think that he really looks...
Pompous enough? He's a gentleman that takes care of himself and is very proud of the way he looks, I guess.
I think he
wears nice suits.
He invented metrosexuality back in...
Metrosexuality?
Metrosexuality, whatever the hell it's called, back in the day. He's like the American Psycho guy grown up.
Yeah, definitely.
We met him...
That's a good analogy, dude.
No, we met him...
I use a moisturizing facial scrub. I love that.
And you see what he was singing.
Oh,
you know he probably murders people to, like, Cyndi Lauper songs.
This is Cyndi Lauper.
I see your true colors.
Tom wants to think that he's
macheting somebody.
True colors as he's sawing through them.
He wants to think that he actually is a gigolo. He wants people to think that.
I bet you in his age group, he's a hot dude. I guarantee it. Like in his age group, he's
all the
women chase him.
The women are just chasing him around.
Yeah. Sure. From 35 to 50.
I believe.
I'd imagine that they want him bad.
Didn't he turn the big 6-0 this year or something like that? And he's got braces. So let's think about that.
Did he really?
Yeah.
God, I love white people for that. Did y'all just...
What?
60 is young for you. Like, that is just amazing to me, man. That you start families at 66. Like, Tom will get some girl pregnant at 60. Like, that's amazing that y'all that,
what's
like,
60?
you would do that. I'm not even getting braces and I need them badly, but I'm like...
You need them? Why?
They're just a mess.
What's 60 in black years?
I grind...
28?
Put it this way. I'm a 118-year-old white man.
There you go.
Y'all live so long, man.
Yeah, we do it a little differently. There's white people like to have kids a lot later than the black people.
I don't understand, man.
Although we got
Britney Spears.
Well,
yeah.
She's proven us wrong.
No, our white trash is pretty good.
Yeah, our white trash keeps up with you guys.
Definitely. They will have kids very young.
But y'all just live forever. In Boston, I grew up, you just see these Irish broads that want to die. And they can't. Almost like the priest from that Demi Moore movie. He just prays for the end of the world so he can die.
But what about the old guys that are like, let me tell you about 1905.
Well, those guys are actually 45 years old. Yeah, and they're talking about 1970.
You know the boxcar Negroes lived long.
Yeah,
the Negroes from Malcolm, when Malcolm X was called Big Red. They live forever.
Yeah.
You had to get assassinated to be, but now, I don't know what it is, man. We just die early.
Yeah.
Early. And white people, I guess, are dying earlier than usual. 96. You know what I mean?
96.
Usually, you definitely live in your hundreds. I
don't know, though. Whenever they show, like, the world's oldest woman or something, it's usually a black woman.
Or an Asian woman somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could seg this into a current news story. We lost one of the last surviving World War I vets. He was 109.
Wait. One of the last surviving.
Only 2 known survivors left.
Of World War
I. Wow. One of the last U.S. World War I survivors died at 109.
And that's
and then in parentheses, it says only 2 known survivors left, so I don't know if that means there's only 1 now.
2 left.
Or 2 left after this guy died.
2 left.
And his family probably said that was a big surprise. Just so sudden.
Yeah.
You know, we was expecting to have we was planning his 186th birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
I love when they talk about someone that's really old and he still eats applesauce.
He has all his teeth. He just, he starts to shrink up in that
He likes to
that
play
bay shrimp.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Bay shrimp kind of posture.
Yeah.
But old Chinese ladies turn that into a way to pick up cans. If you
yeah, you go down
one
to
of those
Chinatown.
9,000-year-old Chinese ladies, and they just walking around with 2 bags on each shoulder full of cans, and you just
9,000.
and you want to help them, and they just go. "Ah." Do you need help with that bag, lady?
Hey, we're heading toward a break. We got Chris Rock. He's standing by. He's going to join the program in a few minutes here. We should get the football picks out of the way so we could clear the show.
Clear the field.
For Chris Rock. The football pick sponsored by Dish Network. Time to get more TV from your TV. Sign up for Dish Network today. Now, Jimmy's a big Cowboys fan. What do you think of the controversy with T.O. and Jessica Simpson and Tony Romo?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're making a big deal about it on TV.
Blew that off a little bit.
Well, Terrell Owens said he was joking when he said that, Tony's relationship with Jessica is messing him up. But they did show her in the stands wearing like kind of a pink version of
now she's, now she's a football wife.
Yeah.
I'd like to drop kick a football right into her teeth. Watch her gums swell up.
But there's so many average, like, square bras that look so much better than Jessica Simpson that he could just control, as opposed to this wannabe star person that's going to ruin his life. Just have his
Here's the problem with Jessica Simpson. She's got like a man's jaw with a man's dimple in front.
The John Travolta cleft.
Is she hot?
Or the cleft, whatever.
Is she white guy hot?
She's not as hot as they make her out to be, in my opinion.
What do you think?
Yes, she has a great little body, and
she's all right, but she's got a man's jaw.
I'm gonna get here's a white girl I'll give you.
Who?
That almost is worth the ridicule you'll get walking through Brooklyn with her. Jessica Biel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That is, and then that's Scarlett Johansson. Jessica Biel is.
But wait a minute.
Black approved.
Black approved. I like that. Jessica Biel, though, rumors about her.
What?
Was she the one they caught holding hands on the sidelines of a football game? What? And they've been hinting that she might have a little fun, the other way.
With the girls?
Oh, that's fine. I thought you was going to say something else I heard.
Yeah, but
black?
Black guys?
No.
What?
No, we wouldn't destroy it like that. This is...
That she was a hermaphrodite?
Something with it. What?
Oh. No.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to say that. Just by mistake.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
That's usually...
Oh, Romo. Yeah, of course.
That's usually something that does go around with celebrities every so often. You hear these rumors that they have certain sexually transmitted diseases and things like that.
You can't say that.
But,
who
are we, doctors?
I don't know.
I don't think we're doctors.
I'll put it this way. I don't know if she has anything.
After all, we are not.
Care.
Here's
no bag, no nothing.
Here's the picture. She's on the sidelines of what game? A Packers game in October.
Go.
And she's got a girlfriend there that's kind of just cupping her butt cheek on the sideline.
Good for her.
So, football picks. Jimmy's doing them this week.
I'll be very brief.
What do you got, Jimmy?
Well, we get the Giants versus the Bills, and we all know that Chip Stevens is having a big year. So I'm going to take the Giants by 11.
Wait, you can't.
Giants by 11.
This show hates the Giants.
That's exactly it.
And we're on in Buffalo.
All right, cool.
But then again, the Bills are out of the playoffs.
Well, yeah, but, I mean...
Are they officially out? I don't think so.
Yeah, the Bills are officially out.
All right,
Browns knocked them out last week, I believe.
Chip's not having a very good year, so I'll take Bills by 6.
All right.
Bills by 6.
Well, now you're going with the Bills? I think the Giants going to win, though.
Nah, Giants changed my opinion. Jets versus the Titans. Well, everybody knows since the whole Frank Peters controversy going on down there in New Orleans.
Sure.
Tennessee by 3. Cleveland versus Cincinnati. I mean, it's going to be a very tough game, but, with the leg injury to Franklin, I have to go with the Browns.
Okay.
Chiefs versus the Lions. I mean, that's pretty much a matchup. Lions. Eagles versus New Orleans. I'm going to have to go with New Orleans. Okay. Redskins versus Vikings. Everybody knows that without Randy Moss, I mean, who knows what's going to happen. So I'm going to go with the Vikings. Dolphins versus Patriots. I think that a lot of times Tom Brady is going to probably sit and be nervous. So I'll take the Dolphins by 37.
What? No, you can't! No, don't do that! These are my picks!
The Dolphins by what?
No.
37.
37! You can't do this to me!
I take the Dolphins.
No, you can't!
I give 37.
You can't, Jimmy! I still have a chance to win this thing.
Oh, that's great.
That was my
You
pick.
can't pick the Dolphins over the Pats!
I count by 37. I give 37.
It's a blowout.
Wow.
It's gonna be a blowout by the Dolphins.
Humiliating blowout.
With the Bill Parcells situation, you gotta add
That would, yeah.
Do it for Bill.
Yeah.
You can't.
And Louis Sightman over there.
Yeah. Nothing going on over there.
Wow.
Of course I do.
Wow, what a pick.
Oh, my God.
I think you're going to need a couple upsets.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Okay.
good.
Well, those are Opie's picks.
Oh.
Hell happened to the sound.
Oh, my God.
Was it weird?
What happened?
Talking on the side of the mic.
Yeah, no, these are unidirectional.
Yeah. So you... Oh, I hate you.
Well, I'm trying to
let you do that?
because I'm good.
You suck.
I'm very good. I don't make wrong
Those
picks.
are
No more
really,
plugs.
really bad picks.
Tell you what.
No more plugs for New Year's.
What, the North Fork Theater on Long Island?
No, don't do it.
I don't want people going to Ticketmaster and getting my tickets.
New Year's Eve show?
Yeah, my stupid New Year's Eve show. I'll be there. The guys will be there. A lot
Yeah.
I'm not.
We'll all be there.
I'm going to go there in shame now.
No, you won't. It'll be fun.
I'll be known as the guy that picked the Dolphins over the Pats.
By 37.
By
By 37. That's the important part of that whole thing.
All right, football picks sponsored by Dish Network. Time to get more TV from your TV. Sign up for Dish Network today. Drew Boogie in-house. He's playing us in and out of breaks live in studio, by the way, which is really, really cool. It's Opie and Anthony. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. The last show before vacation. We're kind of, if you haven't figured it out yet, we're kind of screwing off. We got Patrice O'Neal in studio. Of course, Jim Norton. And now Chris Rock joins the program. What?
Am I on?
Yeah, now you're on.
This
Sorry.
thing on.
See? We can't even figure out which mic works the last day before vacation.
You realize it's just the same as like school. Remember in school before vacation or before you left for summer, nothing got
I
done?
know nothing about school.
It's exactly what, nothing.
School's for white people.
Well, I sure missed it.
Books and learning.
Maybe it was the Sicilian in me. I missed it, a lot of it. I just went for the first half to learn a little bit of math.
And some
English.
shop skills, and then move on.
I have better things to do.
Yeah.
This is Chris's first time here, and
This is my first time, yeah.
And him and Patrice were talking about something, and apparently he complimented Patrice, and I gotta say I didn't like it.
Let me say this. It was a weird thing. I'm sitting there, the first part of the story. I thought somebody's just starting trouble, and I thought it's Chris.
Well, retell the story. I'll make believe I didn't hear this.
Well,
because it was really good.
I had to thank him because one comic said that Chris Rock said that you auditioned for Everybody Hates Chris as the Father, talking about me, and said I was awful. I go, no, I was good in that audition. So Keith called me. Keith was there. So Keith goes, man, no. He didn't say that at all. He said you were great. And then he told me the real story. So, you
were great. You just didn't know any of your lines.
But I
didn't. You're very unprepared and very self-deprecating. But you were great. You were actually the best one that day.
I could have got the Father, but I thought I knew my line. Put it this way, I always say in auditions I gave myself a chance to get it, but I'm very aloof. In auditions, because I don't want to get too, like, I want it, or too, I don't want it. I went in.
So why try?
Him and Ollie.
Why try?
I was just saying, this is how I'm going to be as a father. But the word was, okay, he was the best, but he didn't get it because of some other stuff. But I was actually felt good about that.
Yeah.
That I was the best, but
So you finally got an opportunity to ask Chris if that was true.
Oh, you were great. But here's the thing I heard, is that I had an attitude, and I didn't. I know when I have an attitude. I'm not going to say I'm not an ass.
You didn't have an attitude. You came in. I feel like,
this is good.
Ass.
This is good stuff.
I feel like Mr. Slate. Like I'm Trump. The reason you were let go.
But I don't like to give.
Wait, let's hear his side.
Wait a minute, though. I don't like to give. Just to let me finish.
Let the man finish.
I don't like to give black bosses any less type of respect than white bosses. I don't want to look at Chris and go, Chris. And when I go into white things and I'm acting right. I went in there to try to be business, act right.
How many black bosses have you really been in front of? You say it like there's so many black bosses out there.
You act like you're popular among white people. But when have you ever been like nice or diplomatic?
I want it to be the same, exactly the same.
Yeah. Well.
And
why don't you Why don't you kiss up to Chris Rock? He's in the studio. You're self-destructive.
I'm not self-destructive. I go.
Look who's telling you that.
Right. I know a thing about being self-destructive. I think you're being a little self-destructive. You're being a little too cool for the room in front of Chris Rock.
Too cool? What are you talking about now?
Yeah.
But don't think me and Chris don't both know white tricks. This is not dividing conquer. What is it? I basically said thank you for the compliment because I heard the compliment.
Right. So
I said,
thank you. Chris, his acting was good.
His acting was very good. His acting was very good. He just didn't know the part, and he was very he was just killing himself. He was basically screaming, "Don't hire me."
Oh, Patrice! You know something?
That's the Patrice
that
we know.
Sounds just like Patrice.
This is the man we know.
I swear to God,
absolutely sounds just like him.
I know when I'm being like that, but I wasn't.
The guy that he went against was like, "I'm ready to do this. I know every line." And he probably wasn't as good as Patrice, but he was he was so I will do everything you need to do, Mr. Rock.
Hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's not like it's a hit show, right?
Yeah, it's not like you see the bus boards and the billboards.
I saw your E! True Hollywood Story. You were the same way.
I was. And I straightened out.
All right, that's his advice. All right, I'm going to try.
I'm learning from Chris.
I'm learning from Chris. I'm going to learn now.
Terry Crews was great. But you were really good.
How many seasons are you in on that show?
I think, we just finished 3, so we're going to start 4.
4 seasons.
What do you do?
Is that why you asked that question?
Actually, no, I never heard that story until you said that.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't rub it. I'm happy that I heard that.
Syndication money starts rolling.
I was wondering, when you go into a show with that stars like a kid, do you think, if we get a year out of this, we're lucky? And now you must start thinking, this kid's getting older.
He's really old, and his voice has changed, and he's shaving. And
yeah, it's like what?
Got hemorrhoids.
You get the Harry Potter problem.
Yeah, we got the. Well, I wish I.
Wow, that's some problem.
That's a good problem to have.
It happened with like the Wonder Years and stuff, where I think they go into it thinking, we're lucky if it's even on the air, and then it gets to the point where it's like, Dad, I'm home, and it's not quite the Wonder Years anymore. You know, it's not this innocent child thing. Now he's, driving and having sex.
Sleeping with his aunt.
Yeah. Exactly.
And his show, that Everybody Loves Chris, was one of the few ones that made the leap when they combined to make the CW when UPN closed down. And
that's right.
And like a couple others were the only ones that moved over to the new network.
Right. Yes, because all the shows were so great. They had to figure out what's going to make it.
That was just, you could hear the collective click of white people hitting the remotes on some of those shows. It's like, what? There's 4 girls and they're living together and they're working. I have no idea what that's about. Click.
Yeah.
I had no real interest in seeing that. What?
Why don't you just started with, I'm a racist?
Yeah. I didn't say I'm a racist.
Like, I like my shows with a black friend. That's what you're really saying. An occasional black friend is great on the show.
He has
black
one
cast.
He has one important scene every season. That's where I feel
it's
my safe zone.
Sticks from Happy Days. Give us Sticks. Look, what happened to those days?
Anthony goes, I'm not watching UPN words.
I don't call it that. Jesus Christ. I just need something I can relate to a little. Well, it's just humans. We're just watching things we can relate to a little more.
Steve Nash. You want to see you getting
just so Chris understands,
it's
Anthony.
like Nash, right?
Anthony is...
Yes. You root for Nash?
Right.
Of course you root for Nash.
Anthony's a big fan.
All white guys root for Nash.
Anthony's a big fan of the History Channel, but he likes to call it the Hitler Channel, just so you know who you're dealing with.
Well, it's the big H in the corner and stuff, of course.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the era.
Right.
Of like
it's amazing Hitler can have a channel and OJ can't get a show. OJ only killed 2 people. Nothing.
They're fascinated with Hitler.
Hitler gets a whole channel network.
Every bit of film of that guy has been shown. Everything.
He's a drug addict.
There's no Hitler outtakes.
Saw one the other day. Hitler went sandal shopping.
Yes. Yeah, some rare footage.
Whole hour of Hitler.
They find 2 lousy seconds of Hitler footage and they make an hour out of it on the Hitler Channel.
OJ,
See, now I'm
nothing.
saying it. Nothing for OJ.
Nothing for OJ.
Hey, Chris is playing the Garden. We got to get the plug in, man. He's playing Madison Square Garden New Year's Eve. How cool is that, Chris?
Madison Square Garden New Year's Eve. Yes.
And, Ticketmaster for tickets, and it's amazing to be doing that room. It's funny. I think we're off the air. We said this, but I'm like, are you doing there's two rooms? One
the
with
Little
5,000.
Garden. No, I'm doing the Dane Cook Garden.
Dane Cook Garden.
The Dane Cook Garden. Oh my
Renamed.
God. That is the elephant in the room too, because you're sitting there going, how do you ask somebody, are they playing the real Garden or the other thing? But the other thing is 5,000 seats.
Still impressive, yeah.
Yeah, that's the mini garden.
Yeah, but whenever anybody says it, you go like,
back to the other garden the Little Garden in April, May.
Okay, so you're doing
4 nights.
In a 4 nights in the Jesus.
How come not do one big garden? Because that adds up to 4 of the little gardens.
There's like insurance issues. Let me explain arenas.
Yeah, you gotta explain that world.
I know when you're settling up at the Chuckle Hut at the end of the night. I'm sitting there. You sit there with the guy.
I don't know. I'm really asking. Like, I don't know.
From the Rainy Night House, and you're going over.
You ask it.
Tony Camacho has the check.
You asked him not to drop checks.
John Mulrooney is working with you.
You asked him not to drop checks.
Big up to Mulrooney.
Do they have wings at the garden?
We might have rings. I've been trying to get Kentucky Fried Chicken to give out 2 pieces at the end of the night. But
I wonder if you probably make more doing 4 nights at the other one.
You can make more money, because the union is
very expensive. New York rooms are very expensive. I mean, I understand some of the big rooms.
This is all business stuff.
Not that, of course.
It's all business. Yes.
Something you don't know nothing about.
I'll be at comics next week. I'm trying to sell 4 shows.
Patrice decided it was a good idea to get a website a mere 3 months ago. Remember all the times you would come on the show and like,
see,
you have a website
that's
to
how
promote
he didn't
yourself?
get the show. Exactly. That's how he did.
He doesn't know how to promote. He goes, I feel weird promoting.
Do you see him trying now, though?
You are trying.
Jesus.
Patrice's brilliance is as a comedian.
You're playing some big rooms now, right?
I'll get back to you. Yes. Chris, it's funny. As a businessman, it's time to plug myself. Yeah, I'm doing maybe 1,000 is probably the maximum. 1,500.
Hey, you're out to clubs.
Yeah.
You made it.
Well, I mean,
that's the goal of every comic, is to get out of the chuckle huts.
My only goal, I swear to you, was to be famous enough to not have to do radio. That was it. Not that I want to be up now, but I mean,
right?
Yeah.
I don't have to do radio, and I don't have to stay in the condo, in the comedian condo. That's all I wanted.
And you're on the road.
I wanted to be like Don Maera, George Wallace was like my goal.
He's been on the show a bunch.
Yeah.
Funny
that was
guy.
my goal.
Yeah, shot past that.
We should talk about the condo thing. A lot of people out there don't understand. When you guys go to these cities, you have to stay in the same condo that other comics were in the week before.
The same sheets.
Right, because they're trying to just save. They're trying to save money, so these guys buy an actual condo.
Comedians are disgusting.
Right. I can't even imagine.
You got to share. Sometimes with. I've done so many gigs with a headliner in the middle act.
Oh, sometimes you have to share. If you're not a headliner, you share the room with
some strange comic you barely know.
Like damn near bunk beds.
Right.
It's like,
yeah, I've done that. I woke up one time. It was 3 comedians in a room, and I woke up and the 2 guys had left. We had like a 2-hour drive to the next gig. They just left a note like, "We'll meet you there." Dirtbags.
Hint.
You ever had that thing where you're at the club and they have the meal, the menu, and then there's the stuff the headliner can eat, but if you're an opener...
Oh, no way.
You can't get shrimp. You know?
Oh, my God. The chintzy-ass crap is that?
The middles can't get scallops. We're sorry.
You can have the chicken wings. Chicken wings for you.
I was doing a club recently up in Massachusetts, and they said that the MCs, the opening acts, couldn't get soda. I'm like, you don't give the guys... I can see alcohol.
You know what I don't like?
Wow. I saw one said, don't touch the waitresses.
Was that a problem?
Oh, you know what's bothering me about this conversation? What? That Norton and Chris Rock are having a nostalgic conversation that I still live.
If you had the right attitude, you're as funny as both of us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm funnier than you.
I guess it's time to tell you this is an intervention for you, Chris Rock. We thought we were having Chris Rock to promote his New Year's gig, but it's really an intervention to get you on the right track.
How do people be able to move on from old school news? I'm not like that.
I'll tell you what it is. You're as a comedian, and
you're like Whitney Houston. You're gonna have to be clean for 10 years before we buy it. Like, ooh, we supposed to just buy it now?
But she's looking good again.
I got
She's looking good.
Prove it to the public.
I need 4 crackless albums before I buy clothes.
I'm gonna have to be like Michael Vick after he gets out, like, to take care of dogs.
You're gonna work at a shelter. You gotta pet every dog you see walking by.
You're gonna have to shake hands with a few audience members as they walk out. Thank the club owner for having you. It's not your act. People love your act.
People
but
love
who
your
you
act.
are. It's who you are.
They hate you.
Garbage.
They just hate you
mean,
as they just hate you as a person. This is your intervention. I've been waiting for this day.
There is no awful human beings. I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I'm just,
You just got a thing about you.
That's what it is.
I can name 10 guys you're
And
funnier
you know
than.
what? And Chris, you know what? This is how you know. This is how you
They're
know.
way more successful than you.
This is Chris is talking to me like a middle-aged white man. That's how middle-aged white people talk to me. You know I'm finished because Chris is like, look, my son, you need to work on this.
If you think it's just jokes, you got jokes are only half the battle.
This is every conversation you have about Patrice goes with this. He's a funny guy.
This is years ago,
You know?
This is in the mid '90s. This was I used to do this.
I met him. I hated Patrice. His pomposity. I met him, and he was like, "We're doing this hell gig for Jamie Dukin." It was a college. I was opening.
You keep telling that story. I killed that room.
You
by the way.
didn't kill
It
that
doesn't
room.
matter.
It's not about the comedy.
It's not about the jokes.
It's the delusion of who he is. I had maybe a 1. I
Help me help you. He's Rod Tidwell.
I like to see him sweat. It's rare you sweat on our show, man. All right, a breather.
O'Neal. Nobody's got a bad thing to say.
No.
about as funny.
Just my essence things.
Before they trash you, they'll say things like, "Yeah, it's funny. Are you friends with him?" Like,
Patrice O'Neal will not be at the Garden. He'll be at the Undergarden.
Right. Chris Rock wants to make it perfectly clear. He doesn't want you tainting his garden appearance.
There's the 5,000, right. There's the 20,000, and then there's the bathroom.
Oh, poor Patrice.
Hey, are you working with anybody in the Garden?
Jill Scott. Jill Scott for the ladies.
She's opening?
Yeah, she's opening.
Wow.
I don't know Jill Scott.
I don't either.
Okay.
I want to find out about.
If you're having sex with a black woman, you'd know.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
She's big.
Yeah.
Neo soul, as they used to call it. I don't know.
Oh, wait, she's the performer. She does music.
Yeah.
I knew. All right, I know who.
Oh, she's not a comic?
No.
Oh, you was thinking comedian Jill Scott.
I was thinking comedian Jill Scott. I've heard of Jill Scott.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I just know she's in music.
That's smart. Have music in front of you because this way you don't have to worry about somebody stepping on everything you want to talk about.
Exactly.
That's why Pryor did it with Patti LaBelle. That's
Exactly.
I'm going to start doing that music.
When I saw Dane Cook at the Garden, it was just him and a stool.
Yep.
No opening act, nothing.
Hour and a
Dane
half.
just came out.
Yeah.
That was. I'm like, wow, that's pretty pompous.
Hey,
Not even a warm up.
35 minutes of scream.
Right. Give us a band or something to hang out with for a while.
I hate working in the round. Not that I have an opportunity to do it. Believe me, I very rarely
Shut
do
up, stupid. You're not in the round yet. You
even at
can't
Westbury.
count the Westbury Music Fair.
I'm only doing half. Believe me, every time I'm in the round, there's a curtain. It's like, well, we thought it'd be more intimate. Curtain off, we'll do half.
You're in the crescent.
And no one wants to see your back.
Hey, you were getting to something.
Oh yeah. When you hosted the Oscars, all we had to hear was from Rich Voss about how he was writing for Chris Rock. Good. Finally. And all I wanted to
He
do
might
is...
have got a couple in there.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he got
He bragged about that for
He got a couple like in
a
the,
year.
in the intros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All he was talking about, though, is, well, I gotta, get over and see Chris where I'm writing. It's like, what could you possibly be writing?
He would call us from L.A. in between writing sessions.
And just
make
talk
sure everyone
about that.
knew what he was doing.
Every time we talked to him, he had to bring that up.
Yeah.
And it's still one of his big credits.
How long after you hired Voss did you realize, all right, this was a mistake? He's a nice guy, but he contributes very little, and he's dumb.
He's dumb as dirt.
He'd have some stuff.
I forgot you hosted, man. That was so great. It was so fun
It was
to watch.
so great they never called again.
Good, though.
What the hell is that about?
Wait. Did it again?
Hold on. I'll tell you what that's about. That means he did a great job.
As a comedian.
No, I'm serious.
You were a comedian doing
Right.
the Oscars. It was great to watch. Just smashing them. I loved it. That stupid Jude Law. Who is he? That was so great. And then Sean Penn, who's one of our finest. Shut your mouth.
One of our finer actors, and
It's like
boy, what
Sean-
a sense of humor that guy's got.
Chris will say it. Sean should have taken take the joke.
Oh, what a
My
douche.
God.
It was just nice to see a comic doing that and not being polite to them, but really tearing the throats out.
Absolutely, it was great, man.
Thank you.
Could you hang for a little
Patrice,
longer?
see how I said thank you?
Wait a minute, let me practice.
That goes a long way, Patrice.
Thank you, Chris. See, I'm going to follow it. Let me just practice saying thank you to people. Just say something to me, Owie.
I don't have anything I could say to you.
It's okay.
Thanks anyway.
Hey, thanks anyway for. I'm trying to learn instead of going. Ugh.
This is Patrice to compliment him because he is a sweet guy, but he doesn't
want anyone to know that.
He doesn't know how to
He's got
get
that
love.
tough outer shell that you got to break through.
If you said, Patrice, that hosting job you did was so good that one time, shut up!
right, that's Patrice.
Patrice doesn't realize he's a big black man. So he thinks he's going, hey, how you doing? But what we hear is,
Ooga booga! Thank you so much for the opportunity. Ooga ba, booga booga ba, booga.
People who don't like Patrice hate him. Because he gets the people, because if he teases you, he's loud. You're not going to be louder than he is. And,
I never realized he couldn't take a compliment properly, because I had complimented you on your appearances on The Office, even though they were very brief, but you were very good.
Can I tell you really quickly
people
why?
always, when they write for Patrice, they make sure they can write him out, too. I don't know how this is going to work.
They need an out for this character.
Put a pre-existing medical condition in the character description.
It starts off with diabetes in the show.
He's boisterous with a heart condition.
Just in case. That fun-loving, weak-hearted man.
He starts off with diabetes and a doctor's appointment. First episode.
You could go into a coma in season 2.
They don't want to lose a minute of production time.
If you're lucky. Oh, man.
Actually, Arrested Development, too. I loved that show.
I think I got thrown out of there for the same reason.
Why?
I don't think I said thank you.
Yeah, see, that's your problem.
What are you going to do? I don't know. Just...
Hey,
Just be nice.
I think we only... you have to be somewhere. We only have you for another 10 minutes or so?
Whatever you need, I'm here.
Can we take a quick break and then continue?
For you? Sure.
Oh, wow. And he doesn't like doing radio, so that's a compliment.
Who does?
Do that
Jesus
one more time.
Christ,
That's
too early.
Do that one more time. Just
For you?
See, I know.
See, there was nothing in me to even know to say that.
That was just acting, though.
But it was...
That wasn't sincere. That was just acting.
No, but I know. That's what he's saying.
All right, listen.
For you, sure.
Quick break.
Rock at the Garden. Just a quick plug. Ticketmaster. Obviously, it's a New Year's Eve show. It's an amazing place. You're already in the city. So if you go to the show, it's like, what, 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
You're out by like 10:30.
No. We're gonna do.
Are you bringing the New Year?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Are you gonna rock?
Wow, that's a long show. Okay, great.
The other thing.
I love. First of all, let me just say something very subtle that Jimmy slipped in there.
Yeah.
He goes, Chris Rock playing the Garden. You're already in the city. See, in other words, it's like, don't drive from Long Island,
where I'm going to be.
He's going to be, and go to the city.
Can I say that?
Where are you playing?
I'm doing Westbury Music Fair.
Don't brag.
Hey, we got to take a quick break. Really fast. I do want to say that I'm a huge fan of your comedy CDs, and I had no idea you had a CD out until literally a minute ago.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? It's like a greatest
hits.
It's
the greatest hits.
It's called The Greatest Bits. Chris Rock, Cheese and Crackers. So check that out as you're doing your holiday shopping, right? Or download it from iTunes, whatever you want to do.
Greatest hits is out. Perfect for the holiday.
All right,
gift.
More with Chris Rock. We got Drew Boogie playing us to break. It's Opie and Anthony. So in studio, Chris Rock. We're really excited that he's sitting in here with us. Louis C.K. became a friend of our show in the last year. Thanks to Jim Norton. And we've been telling Louis, you got to help us get Chris Rock in studio. So I'm glad it's finally happening, man. He's promoting his New Year's Eve show at the Madison Square Garden, which is
the big garden.
Very
the real
sweet.
garden.
Yes.
Dan Cook Garden.
The Knicks garden.
Knicks boy.
Garden.
Hey, and the tour kicks off in February. You can go to chrisrock.com. And I forgot about this, too. You were voted the 5th best comic of all time by Comedy Central. And I know, like, voting in the polls.
That might be good or bad. Who was ahead of you? Was Yakov Smirnoff ahead of you?
Bobby Slayton.
Pryor,
Herrera.
Pryor, Carlin,
Joe
Woody,
Bolster.
Woody Allen?
Yeah, Woody was.
Wait.
Where was Bill Cosby at?
Bill Cosby was I want to say number 8.
Oh, I'm not better than Cosby.
I think you are actually. I like Cosby, but I like the fact that you attack socially. And Cosby is a great comedian.
Why is Pryor undisputed number 1, you think?
Pryor,
he is number 1.
I like Cosby and Pryor. They're like 1 and 1A to me, but you know.
That's me and Pryor and Carlin.
And Carlin. That's like okay. That's the big 3.
I like Cosby, but I don't like him better than I like Pryor. I don't like him better than Carlin. I don't like him better than I like you. Only because as great as he was and as great a performer he is and as brilliant as he is, he doesn't attack social stuff. You always, and I like this about you, always. Like we were talking about Michael Vick one night at the Cellar. And Chris wasn't even doing a bit, but just the angle you seem to hit these things from is always like, oh, all right. That's always an interesting point of view.
Poor Michael Vick.
I would have loved to see him play this year, man. That would have been so much fun.
They're getting ready for the playoffs right now. I watched the game this year. A guy got paralyzed, and they kept playing.
Yeah?
So you can paralyze a guy, but if you kill a dog, you can't play.
Do you think he'll be back next year?
A man can't walk. Fine.
Lay him in the middle of the field, put a 50 on him.
Yeah.
Part of the game.
He was shaking, convulsing. They gave him a penalty for taunting in the end zone. Michael Vick kill some dogs.
That's the social commentary you're talking about right there, Jim.
It was really, but it was really an interesting point of view. And I'm not going to give away the bit, but it's something about how they arrest you if you go, like, you know, the bathroom in the park, and they have parks, just places for the dogs to go to the bathroom. It's just really great.
That is great.
And just in conversation, I was like, God, that's great.
I got to ask Chris about India. You just got back from India?
I'm shooting a weird documentary, my Borat-ish movie about black women in hair weaves and and hair weaves come from India. But okay, I'm not making this up. India, you get off the plane and you go to baggage claim, and in baggage claim was a big pile of SHIT. And I didn't see an animal anywhere. And that was probably the most pleasant smell in my 6 days there.
Wait, there was a pile of crap at baggage claim in India. Did it say hors d'oeuvre under it?
So that's all you need to know.
Wow.
Yeah,
but the people were pretty nice. But every now and then there'd be some crap on the ground.
Did you just expect to get some kind of disease? Or at least, like, spend a lot of time on the bowl?
It's weird. Every time you drink water, you have to bring your own water, and sometimes people would try to give you water and tell you it was boiled. And I kind of lived off Pop-Tarts and peanut butter for like 4 days, man.
Oh, yeah, I'd be afraid to eat anything or to...
It was, put it this way, I spent my last 2 Christmases in Africa, and it ain't nothing. Africa is Hershey, Pennsylvania, compared to India.
Wow.
Why Africa? You just you doing gigs?
Well, I went, you know, Oprah called up and then went down there for the opening.
When Oprah calls, you got to go.
Yeah, Patrice was on the list. Didn't check his email.
You see how he knows about self-destruction? I'm trying. How come you can't give me the same? Everybody changes. Don't check his email. That had nothing. That's what Chris used to do. And he still has that thing because he spelled the word fully that he didn't say. He spelled it out.
He knows how to do radio.
That's what I'm saying. He knows that.
He doesn't like doing radio, but he knows how to do it.
Oh, man, that's funny. I
don't like waking up. Yeah. I got no problem with radio.
Yeah.
Sleeping late.
You want to be famous enough where when you go to Florida, Miami, and they say Chris Rock's coming, you want the show to be sold before you get there, so you don't have to go and sell it in the morning.
Hey, you know, Bobby Slayton, Don Herrera, Bobby Collins. That's all I wanted.
But we were saying at the break though, Chris Rock is
Bobby Collins' career. That's what I wanted. Bobby Collins packs him in there. Everybody's happy.
Right.
They're always happy.
That's all you wanted.
Let me ask you this: now you think there's a difference? Is there a difference? There's a difference between white fame and black fame, right?
Yeah, and Puerto Rican fame.
But I'm saying you've been black famous for how long? How much longer than you've been like?
Yeah, these guys had this discussion during the break. Patrice looks at Chris Rock and goes, "You've been black famous for over 20 years."
I guess so, but you could make 1 million black people laugh, but one white man will make it rich.
That's true. Bernie Mac, right? Wasn't Bernie Mac very famous before he got
Ultimately, it'll be some white guy. I think you're funny.
Yeah, you're hysterical. Here's a check. Well, when you
I think you're hilarious.
You're a guy
to change your life.
But everyone knew who you are by SNL, from Saturday Night Live and stuff. And
enough to get in a club.
Yeah. And then after that, you kind of went on. You kept things going. You're in a couple of movies, and then you did your stand-up. Just put you over the top, man.
Brought me back.
Yeah.
Just trying to hang in there.
Yeah. Just trying to hang in.
You know who's black famous? Mike Epps is black famous. Like
he's moving into he's in Resident Evil,
people,
and
they know kind of who
people
he
know
is.
Mike Epps.
But
young white kids know Mike Epps from the Fridays.
Maybe young guys do, especially from the Fridays. If you say Mike Epps to most people, they don't know who he is. But yet he still does.
Like Tracy Morgan's white famous, but he was black famous when he was on Martin playing Hustle Man.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Yes.
Notice
that that behavior works for Tracy. Won't work for you.
Yeah. I don't know how Tracy...
Only one black man can behave like Tracy at a time.
I don't even understand.
Only one crazy Negro in Hollywood.
I don't understand that. How Tracy gets and keeps work.
I think he's lovable.
He's insane. The guy's a madman.
But who's funnier than Tracy Morgan?
I know.
He really is a funny
any of us
guy.
in this room go, yeah, I'm funnier than Tracy Morgan? I can't say that.
If you ever stand in a room with that guy, he will be the center of attention, and you'll be laughing your ass off.
Always funny.
Yeah.
I bring it up a lot. I went and saw him at Caroline's, and he decided he needed to show the front row his...
Somebody go get pregnant tonight.
Right. But he decided not to do comedy anymore, and he was obsessed with showing girls his private area, let's just put it that way, for a half hour. I'm like, he's never going to be in Caroline's ever again.
I want you to have my daughter.
And sure enough, 3 months later, he's back there and selling out the
Tracy
club.
never possibly be the funniest dude you ever... Like,
he's one of the funniest guys.
We love when he comes on the show.
Like,
we just can't figure him out.
Chris Farley was just like that.
Yeah.
Just this uncontrollable... oozing.
We miss Chris Farley.
Yeah, anyone that's talked about him has said, like, even just hanging out in a room with him, you'll be laughing your ass off. The guy was always on.
Always.
Wasn't the 10-year, they called it anniversary, which I think's weird, but it was 10 years, right, that he passed? I think that just passed.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I miss him, man.
It's been 10 years?
Yeah, he was unbelievable.
You done any stuff, because you seem to make a lot of good choices with shows and stuff. You done any stuff?
I think so.
Yeah, man. As far as like the HBO show and the stand-up, and then you segue into movies. I mean,
trying to stay in the business, man.
Doing well though. I mean, Lethal Weapon 4. I mean,
try to say no sometimes.
I've never said no.
Say no.
I've never said no.
You say no enough time. See, the people that work with you want to make money. So they'll come back with something.
I love how he's downplaying his career in front of us. He's a monster.
If you say no, you'll be amazed. They'll come back.
Is there any that you wish? Is there
like they live off of 10% of what you make.
Oh no, they don't. My managers live off of what Robin Williams makes. I'm in the tax write-off
category.
Like they were trying to help this kid.
They need a couple of bombs.
Yeah, believe me, they're not living off what I'm making. Did you is there anything that you did that you wish you didn't do?
Not really. I mean, there's stuff that, you watch and go, ooh, maybe.
But it was a learning experience.
Yeah, but you end up being sometimes things end up being a learning experience. Sometimes you get good relationships if you come on time and, don't hit the pipe.
Remember your lines.
I did a movie with, this movie called Bad Company that didn't go great, but I met Jerry Bruckheimer and there's a relationship there and Anthony Hopkins and, Kerry Washington, all these people, and it was,
You ever said no to anything that you go, oh man, I should have said yes to that?
Really?
You ever say no to something that somebody else became famous from you saying no?
I love those stories,
What did I say no to? I'm not even sure. A lot of stuff just dies in the
process.
I don't want to, because some of us say no to it is like they bombed and you're like,
Yeah.
People have child support payments to make. I don't want to judge anybody. It's like, I knew that movie was going to suck.
You announced at Live Earth that you're doing a Ricky Gervais movie. Were you kidding or no?
I was kidding.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I was kidding. I'll do a movie. I love
We just had him on the show the other day.
He's funny.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you're going to go over to London and perform?
Yeah. Right after the New Year. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of...
Comedy's a lot different over there, no? I hear that all the time, but...
I hear that. I've been on stage over there. I never like really did gigs there. So, but I've been on stage and stuff seemed to work.
Right.
They'll all know who you are there, though. So you want to go to London a little bit famous before.
Not really.
No?
You can
They're
make a
10
name for
years
yourself.
behind us in
Remember
funny.
Leary? Leary went over there, not famous, and came back, made a name for himself.
Rich Hall.
Rich Hall.
Rich Hall.
Who's still huge over there, right?
Yeah, he does theaters.
He's massive in London.
He's big as Otis Lee Crenshaw over there now. He does this singing kind of cowboy dude. Yeah, he's big.
Get out of
he's
here.
He's a household name over there, Rich Hall. Otis Lee Crenshaw, he's as big as you can get over there.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it, like a parody of Idiotic Americans?
No, he's like a redneck kind of thing, and he sings these songs and parodies, and and he's famous.
Is he kind of like Larry the Cable Guy with songs?
It's Larry Cable Guys. Yep. Yes, it is. Yep.
So he just ripped off Larry the Cable Guy.
I won't say that. Is that the right thing to say?
Say it. You can say it.
Look at Patrice trying. I like it.
I wouldn't say that, but no, I don't think
Wow, now you're burning a bridge with...
if you listen to this, unless they edit it...
Oh, we'll edit it, trust me.
to make it sound like... I'm saying he does this dude, but I would say it's Cable Guy-ish, but it's not him. It's just like this...
Yeah.
This, he's more like a I don't know. Nigga.
Get her done.
Here's why I get frustrated. I don't know.
I like Larry.
I'm just saying, he's kind of...
Peace for Larry the Cable Guy. Everybody go to his gig.
Yeah.
He's playing New Year's.
Hey, Chris, what was your story of the year? It's the end of the year here. What's the one story that made you go, this was a good year?
My favorite story, and I'm just sad that they didn't stay on it long enough, was the astronaut in the diaper was my favorite of the year. That was my favorite.
Was she
hands down?
She had to do some damage so bad that she needed to wear that diaper for that long ride.
You know, I always say it's like that could never happen with a guy. A guy could put on the diaper. A guy could get in the car, but he ain't driving 10,000 miles. A guy within a mile and a half, he gonna see another girl. Look at that bitch. He's gonna pull over. He's not gonna make it that long.
Yeah, she was on one of those stalker missions, man.
Oh, she's my favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna put on a diaper.
And just being an astronaut,
diaper.
all the work it takes to become an astronaut, and then you just shoot it to hell by putting a diaper on it.
Diaper in
having
a
like
car.
a ball-peen hammer and some pliers. I don't know what the hell she was going to do. Some duct tape.
You know how well you have to bang a woman for her to go to the bathroom in her own pants to get your rival? Like, you really have to be
You
good
would
in
think
bed.
she'd want it to be nice and fresh when she saw it.
That was the take. You actually feel good about that. You rode all the way here to kill my girl in a diaper? Thanks, baby.
Oh, that is a great story. That one is Michael Vick.
Two girls, one cup.
Two Girls, One Cup is a great one.
What's Two Girls, One Cup?
Oh,
We don't have it
Jesus.
here. We just don't have time,
Wish
unfortunately.
we had it here.
Wow. I'm surprised you don't know.
It's a video that's just gone completely viral on YouTube, and it's two girls,
Right.
one cup, and one girl fills the cup with a lovely thick treat.
Yeah, she could have got it from baggage claim in India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two girls, one cup, and India. Just put those all together.
They both share it.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's great.
It is. We're like short timers left in the nom when it comes to that. We're like the short timers in the nom. We've seen it so many times. We just watch and go, ha ha ha. But when we get somebody new and that hasn't seen it, we enjoy them just going, oh, I can't look. Oh, jeez. Oh. But everyone, it is on like
still, I can't believe it.
a human level. You can't watch it.
Yeah,
it's just why are they doing
this? Is this a porno?
No.
I think it was supposed to be in some places of the world.
It did nothing to me at all.
But mainstream culture has checked this video out. It's not just like guys like us.
Two girls, one cup.
It's so big that they don't have. It's hard to find actual video. You just have. If you type it up, it's just people watching it.
Yeah.
And you're not seeing it.
Yeah, now it's people's reaction to watching it that people are watching.
Two Girls, One Cup. I'll try to remember that.
Yeah.
It's easy.
It's a good one.
TwoGirlsOneCup.com.
I've just never,
Do you troll around looking at videos?
I troll around and I never press, SHIT.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never.
Just kind of end up
been that. I never been that.
Chris, for your viewing pleasure.
Well,
just
here
before
it
we go off
is.
The air,
If you want to take
starts off with a nice
look.
scene, girl on girl action, and then you get.
Do they ever step it up?
Oh, look at that. Come on, Chris.
They step it up. They step it up.
Don't be a rookie. Come on. Come on.
What the hell?
Look at
Stop! They really step it up. God, they step it up.
That's our favorite part. Come on, look. There you go.
There it is.
We just want to make sure you don't forget your time on the Opie and Anthony show.
2 girls, 1 cup. Why indeed?
Why?
You're not gonna forget us, right, Chris?
Why?
That was wonderful.
Where do you get those girls?
That makes me breathe better
You know,
when I see that video.
I think I found a new opening act.
It's an icebreaker, all right.
Well, that's our music. We got to get out, unfortunately. Let's not forget Patrice O'Neal comics next week.
Yes,
Comics.
28,
Next
29.
How many seats is that place?
PatriceO'Neal.com.
Chris Rock will be there ridiculing me. Come down and see.
You can play Town Hall.
And comics.com with an X.
Please.
For the Patrice O'Neal info. Jim.
He's at the Westbury. Patrice should be at the Westbury Music Fair.
Yeah, I'm North Fork on New Year's Eve if you live out there. If you're in the city here, Chris Rock is at the Garden on New Year's Eve with Jill
Scott.
and they bring in the New Year there too in the Garden. Go to Ticketmaster.
And at midnight, Biz Marquis coming out and singing Umbrella.
Biz Marquis. That would be something I would want to see.
Yeah. ChrisRock.com.
And his greatest hits CDs in stores now. It's Cheese and Crackers from Chris Rock.
Chris Rock's greatest hits. In
Chris, I hope you come back. We had a lot of fun, man.
This was right.
We do a little hang here. We try to do it a little different than most.
The video was a bit much.
Yeah.
you're not
I want to apologize for
How
that.
you gonna top that?
Are you going to forget us, though?
I can't forget you.
That's our goal with this whole thing. All right. The great Chris Rock. What else can we say?
Thanks to the audience for a great year, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
We'll all do the hang at Jim Norton's show, and some will be at the Chris Rock show, obviously. And then my brothers join F.H. Riley's 400 New York Avenue after Jim's show in Huntington Village. We'll all
Hey, guys,
be there.
thanks for letting me be a part of this.
Yeah, whatever.
There you go.
That's good, though.
No, it's not. I miss filthy, awful people. I don't like this nerd.
Nerd. All right, we got to get out of here. We're going to go over to XM, and Chris, it was a pleasure, really. Thank you.
Oh, I can't be on the cursing show, huh?
You want to go over there?
I gotta go meet some white people.
Lucky you.
That's how we end. We'll see you guys, I don't know, in about a week or so.
Later, man.
Yeah, all right, man.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah.
All right. To be understanding, this is our last one of the year.
And let's acknowledge the fans that came out today.
Yes. Lucky for them, it wasn't yesterday, and they don't have to smell Tippy Tom today. I hope the studio doesn't stink still. Wow. It was bad.
I hear you can't even tell we did all that debauchery yesterday.
Oh, good.
By the way, Money Honey on YouTube, check it out. The videos that Sam put up are pretty damn good. Pretty proud of those.
How great was Chris's reaction, Chris Rock's reaction to Two Girls, One Cup?
Oh, that's fantastic.
No, it sucks we didn't film it.
I know.
I know.
It was a quick little thing.
Although someone might have capped it off of Paltalk. He was on there, rolling around on the couch.
What a visceral, great reaction.
Oh, yeah. He was just screaming, no.
We've been trying to get him on the show for so long, and he had such a good time. That was great to see.
Yeah.
Come back. He's always out doing films.
Oh, and did he just nail Patrice?
Yeah.
Oh, he fucking nailed him down perfectly.
He loves Patrice, too.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Patrice could have been the fucking father on that show. He could have he had the fucking job.
But then we wouldn't have Patrice
as
a
true.
regular friend.
I'd rather have him as the failure that he is than have to watch him be successful.
Patrice, if you're listening, the fact that you're a flop makes me feel closer to you.
Hey, should we do a little Christmas caroling with the pest today?
Oh, that would be cold.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they want to sing. Would you guys like to sing a Christmas song all the way to XM Satellite Radio? Yeah! What song would you like to sing?
Christmas shoes.
Christmas shoes. Who wants to start us off here? We're going to do some caroling.
I'm cold.
Yeah, me too.
All right,
Yeah, go ahead.
There they go.
Start singing.
Why? How great would a drunk driver be right now? Right through 57th Street.
Plowing through this crowd. And that's all you get.
Hey, you guys want to do something called, let's do something called carol raping. Where everybody knocks on a door and we start to sing, and when the woman smiles and pulls cookies out, everybody just attacks. A good carol raping. And then she'll laugh about it later, like, she'll go, oh, the carol rapist got me. You guys are going to miss me for the last hour when I'm off getting my surgery. You do know that.
What are you... That means we all go home.
Well, everyone then misses for the last hour because I'm not going to hang around while you're having fun getting your eyes done. So we're not even going to see you with your glasses ever again?
No, this is the last chance to see Jim Norton with his glasses, which is why there's a crowd.
Yeah, they want pictures.
Knew Jim's eyes are changing. It's a big time for the show.
That would be like getting a picture with Hitler after he shaved his mustache.
Absolutely.
Yeah, or before he grew it in.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Hi, sir.
See you soon.
There you go.
Come on upstairs.
Pleasure.
We're going to bring everyone
Get
upstairs.
easy.
We're heading inside. Let's make this easy. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Opie and Anthony.
Program. Young Greg is doing some production on the toilet.
Oh, yeah? Production on the toilet. I was just in a production studio doing a vocal production out of my mouth, and he's producing out of his ass. Is that what you're saying?
He's dropping little Greg pellets.
Pellets.
And, of course, young Patricky.
Yes. It is Patrice O'Neal.
Hola.
Always a pleasure here on the XM radio side of our program.
Janada.
And, it's the last one before our little Christmas vacation.
Can I get you a little Brazilian friend to come back in again? Give me a Christmas
She was
symbol?
in for like a fucking week.
Yeah.
She kept coming in. She wouldn't go away.
Made my knees shake, that little piece of garbage.
She came in, and, what a fine ass.
Think she's pretty?
Oh, she is beautifully ugly. Like, it's like she's so pretty and ugly put together that she's dynamic. Like, she's just a dynamic little filth ball.
Yeah. Would you let her sit on your face and put her height on your face?
Why would you even ask that?
Oh, you might be in a faithful vibe now and not
two
looking.
girls, one Patrice's face.
Yeah, you were really digging her, man.
She made my knees shake. She really did. That was the second horniest time I've ever had in my life.
Because it was a whole slow talk her into taking her pants off thing.
And then she covered her little twat with her hands.
Yeah.
Did you see it at all?
No, she covered it. Like, she pulled them down and then covered them with her hands, and you just see this small, meaty ass. And I think she was the second. I mean, I've been horny, but I mean, where you go, oh God, you gotta put your face in ice cold water. And, the first horniest time ever, like, where, you ever been rapey?
Yes.
Rapey?
Yes. Like, where you just go, God help me not rape.
Yep.
And it was this fucking beautiful girl in England. She walked out of a club. She was a model. Had to be. Staggering out of a club and just pulled her pants down, squatted and pissed in the middle of the street, and stood back up and walked away. I almost fainted in the gutter. I almost passed out.
Was it the animalistic thing about the whole thing?
It was so... I jerked off 7 times and it still didn't.
Wow.
Take care of the.
It didn't get the evil out. I just had to sleep.
What the fuck is so like?
Like the Wolfman. You know the Wolfman locks himself in.
Yeah. No matter what you hear, don't open this door.
I had to give somebody a gun. If I come out of this room, shoot me. And this Brazilian girl, had to be just in terms of to hit me in terms of horniness in the top. It had to be the second. She was such a little hot thing with that, I don't know, I don't want to say ugly because that's so...
No, she's not ugly. She's very pretty.
Ugly is not the word. It's like she's just a strange looking little sexy thing.
There's something called funny looking cute.
That's what she is.
That is,
yes.
That can sometimes surpass hot.
Because she's hot,
yes.
but she's oddly beautiful. Yeah, I know.
Yes, that's
not even oddly beautiful. Oddly beautiful falls into the category, but there's funny looking cute, which is a weird thing. Like on first inspection,
I think Charlize Theron is that face. Like a
really?
face of... Yeah. I think she's like,
just,
you go...
pretty hot.
She's considered like hot and beautiful and classically beautiful
She's
kind
not.
of shit.
If you look at her... wait, how about Ashley Judd?
Well, I consider them like twins. They're interchangeable, the two of them.
This girl, this Brazilian girl,
I'm trying to think of a good example of funny looking,
I don't know.
cute.
If she squeezed your cock, you think you would have come? If she would have tugged it a little bit?
I ignored her. I did that fake ignoring her.
Oh shit! I didn't
She
have
was
the mic
so
on.
cute. I had to fake ignore her. Like I had to be above how cute she was. Like there's something when she pulled her little pants down and that small meaty booty, you could see the meat. You could see how it was a meaty little booty, and she covered her twat up with her hand. It made me sick. My stomach was turning. Like I was like, "Oh, you fucking dirty."
You were just,
like I would risk
you.
my relationship if my girl listened to radio and just stick my face right in that asshole.
Really?
Because that's how I am now. Immediately, it's asshole. Like if I see a beautiful girl, it's no more pussy. I'm just it's
going right.
asshole. I want to put my face right in her asshole. There's no more vagina.
The vagina has too much humanity attached to it.
Yeah. You just want the filthiest of holes.
Just wherever the stinkiest mess is.
Well,
that's where your face
Where are
is
you going to go from asshole, though?
Internal organs.
Back to space.
Yeah.
Trach hole.
Just in case she wakes up, I always go for the dirtiest. I always go for the dirtiest just in case she comes out of her whatever her coma-like state is that made me want to let me like fuck with her. I go dirty first, and then I go, okay, I'll do the regular stuff, but I'm going straight to fucking...
Wow, man.
Yeah, that particular girl, straight to asshole.
Yeah.
Straight. Not even a smell test.
That's interesting.
She could have wrestled an alligator and came from roller skating at the same time.
That's true. There are like certain, and I guess that's what you rapey when you say rapey.
I had a hitchhike.
You're feeling rapey.
Yeah, like I don't see. That's what I'm saying. But you know how people take shit out of context. Oh my god! It's like you feel like, oh my god, nothing can soothe what just happened to me.
You should say, you feel like a caveman.
Well,
what does that mean? Hitting the bitch with a log and dragging her by her hair?
Yes.
Well, you might as well update it to rapey.
I know, but saying I feel like a caveman will save you, and you'll get the next Chris Rock project, you idiot.
But you,
I'm just trying to help you out still.
But you know,
you go animalistic. You just go down to that real primal
she still
level.
She still didn't beat that fucking girl, that white girl in England that just squatted.
That squatted and pissed.
And took a laser beam piss. Like, you can...
like a plasma cutter cutting through some metal.
Like a fucking lightsaber, it was coming out. Like, it was straight and it didn't curve until she stopped. Like, it just... And she just looking straight ahead and got up and then staggered away almost like some weird nightmare.
Was it the animalistic thing about, what was it about that scene that just stood out and made it so hot?
I talked to fucking Norton about it years ago, because it's still, to this day, it made me crazy. He just goes, it's a naughtiness, I guess. And that's why two girls, one cup it just didn't bother me. I enjoy seeing beautiful women just do, it makes me feel better about myself. It just when you see a beautiful woman in the street, you just think to yourself, two girls, one cup. Cause you just go, this is the reason why men hate women, is that video. It's just like, you mean I'm doing all of this, man? All of this I'm doing to find out that you shit in a cup? I'm doing all of this? Really? Are you serious?
I don't think all women have the capacity to do the two girl, one cup.
That's what they should be doing. Stop trying to succeed in the business world. Grab a cup and make a movie, you fucking punters.
It just didn't bother me when I saw that thing. It just, because I understood there's a psychology behind it, and it was just like, oh. And that girl, they will, if you see those girls walking on the street, you'll go, oh my god. The one girl had legs like a superhero, man. She had legs like you draw in a comic book, Wonder Woman superhero legs.
Yeah. And
she's just sitting there, sticking her whole hand down her throat, throwing up on another broad. And that itself is disgusting, but the context of it is beautiful. It's just it helps men not do bad things. Just to see this girl open her ass and shit in a cup.
No, he's right. I one time, years ago, picked up this hitchhiker. She needed beer money. I was 19. She was maybe 30.
Doesn't start well.
I was 19, she was like 30.
You didn't kill a girl.
Oh, no. But she needed beer money, so I bought her a couple of 6-packs, and we were talking, and she was flirting with me, and she looked at I was so horny, and she looked at my cock through my jeans. I had a heart on, and she's like, nah, I can't do anything. I gotta go home. And she's like, it really looks nice, and she squeezed it a little bit through my jeans. She's like, oh, you have a nice cock. And I understood what it would be like to attack somebody. I felt exactly, that's a great word Patrice had, rapey. I could have raped her, but it wasn't the violence of rape. It was the sexual angle of when someone sexually assaults you.
Right, it wasn't like
hurting her.
Power over you. It was just like,
please let me come.
I can't have you.
Please let me come.
Oh, hey, laser beam piss girl, can I please fuck you, please? And you just know it's not going to happen. And you just go.
If she pissed and then had bent over the cup, and then bent over the car, and then put her ass out and said, come wipe me, would you have come and put your mouth on a pussy?
I'd have did the Puerto Rican cross over my body. I'd have did the Catholic cross and just said, God, I wouldn't know. Like now, there's nothing that a girl could do filthy that would make me go, like if a girl, I would know what to do. Come wipe my ass. No problem. That ass down to the vagina. I know how to do that, baby girl. Or ass, or no, vagina up to ass.
Clit to fucking spine, back to clit.
I would know how to do it. Like I know how to choke chicks and shit. I know how to do anything
you know all
I
the
need to
filth.
do. Yeah, like people go. I talk to a girl about spitting in the face, and they just like, ooh. But I know how to do it. It's just I know how to do it.
There's no more uncharted territory for you. You are fucking. You've mapped out the entire world of perversity.
Nothing trips me out.
And there's no new land for you. No new frontier
I know what
of
I
filth.
don't like. I don't like human shit. Is despicable. See, the thing I can watch that 2 girls thing is because there's no smell. Human shit is just horrid.
Yeah.
So I know I'm not into that.
We smelled it yesterday.
It's just
shit.
And I'm not into that, and I'm also not into being tied up. But I'll tie a bitch up in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tie a chick up in a minute.
Can I stop you for a sec, though? We didn't get to the end of Jim's story. Why didn't she blow you?
She said she had a guy she couldn't, a boyfriend, and she's like, yeah, I can't. I just can't. And I knew she wouldn't. I understood that the encounter was over unless I did something bad. So I just dropped her off and
That's
drove
how
away.
you knew it was the end, because you can feel right when you get rapey is that what the rapey part was.
So you ain't getting it.
Oh, it looks so juicy, but I can't. And you just start shaking.
Because you know she won't. I didn't
you never felt rapey in your life?
No, I never had it put in that context.
All right,
but there have been, dry humping nights. That just, you leave with blue balls and fucking looks like you rubbed your dick on a cheese grater all night. You start feeling rapey.
You ever ask a girl, please? Have you ever said please for pussy?
I don't think I've ever said please.
In your life, have you ever said please?
No.
I beg of you.
Please,
no, you don't understand. I've never done the typical guy lines of like, you don't understand, I need this, and if you were into me, we'd do this, or if you're, any of that bullshit.
Well, if you start losing what happened is I started losing this thing where jerking off was being defeated. As soon as I discovered how much I enjoy jerking off, and how little pussy did mean, like the act of it and sticking it in is not as big as like I'll jerk off in fucking a second if a bitch plays the pussy game. But like I said, the ones that fucked me up, like that Brazilian girl, jerking off probably wouldn't have. I ignored her at the end of the day. Like I just got her out my head because jerking off wouldn't have helped with this little thing just covering her twat with her hand.
Right.
I had a massage therapist one time rubbing me, and she had a pair of like loose cloth shorts on. She was kind of getting a little nasty, and I'm on my back, and I asked her, I wanted to feel her ass. Right. So I asked her to put her ass by my face, so she straddled my face, and when she opened her legs, the cloth part of her shorts came aside, and I saw her pussy lips. And they were fucking fat and massive. It looked like, you ever see a caricature where the fucking head is so much bigger than, it looked like a caricature pussy. It didn't look like a human.
How horny was you?
I can't describe I wanted to bite. I wanted to devour her somehow. Like I was that excited. I wound up giving her $600 because I got so crazy.
Wow.
She wouldn't do anything. She wouldn't let me lick it. I didn't know how to play it at that time.
You just gave her $600 and with a wink like,
no.
Come on, you know what it's all about, baby.
I kept giving her money and she was so good at the game. that I wound up getting nothing, and I wound up jerking off.
In front of her?
What was the
No, when she left.
Holy shit, you gave her $600
Did it ever get past just taking a peek?
Eventually, I fucked her. Not that night, but eventually I fucked her.
Was it as good as the build up? Like, was it as good as this story?
And now that girl is my wife.
That's right. No, she I saw her.
So I married her.
That's years ago. I saw her a lot of times after that, and eventually I started licking that big, beautiful, meaty, fat pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the build up worth all?
Yeah, it was huge.
Was the
that
payoff?
was a big pussy. That was a big, fat pussy, man. It drove me. It was visceral.
I think, see, that's the odd thing. Like,
big fat bulge.
I think Jimmy still has that thing with the filth or whatever he's into that you kind of lost. You don't seem to really get excitement anymore
We have to go
out of it.
Gotta
like
go back.
Chore.
Gotta go back to the day he came in here with his glass dildos. And we had a moment. Remember the moment with the glass dildos where we looked at
me
you
and just was like,
"What are you doing?
Are you all right, man?"
Yeah.
And something did happen to me at that time. Like the other day, I was trying to, we were trying to hook back up with that little threesome, and
all right, with that.
She got girly. I don't know what happened, but she just disappeared. So
wow, that's an update.
Yeah, she just. Like,
did Jimmy hear about that? The ultimate threesome he got for his birthday?
Oh yeah, the threesome I had for my birthday.
No, I didn't hear about that. And you were trying to get that to happen again. And now here's the update.
Who's she? Your girl or the other girl?
My girl. Well, you got to have your girl do it. So I'm talking to my girl to talk to her, and she just won't call my girl back. But this girl was a soldier, just a fucking.
How'd you know her? Was she?
I met her. I just met her, and then talked to her about my birthday, and talked to her, and then she just ended up being a bisexual. Took her home one night, and it was the best threesome I ever had, and we didn't even fuck her. Like she was on a period, we didn't even fuck her. She was a tremendous, the thing that made her tremendous is she fucked me, she fucked us.
Yeah,
she didn't fuck me, and then she didn't fuck. She just, wherever there was an opening, she would go, okay, I'll go there. She just hovered. She was a perfect threesome girl because she just hovered anywhere she can be in.
Yeah.
She would go there. Oh, there's a spot there under your arm. There's her titty, and there's your elbow. I'm gonna get right in that motherfucker right there. And she just.
Did your girl like it?
Yeah, she likes it, but she gets a little. She saw what a little tramp this girl was, and her mind couldn't just be free, because this girl was licking my girl's ass, and I was licking my girl's pussy, and my girl, I go, how can you not enjoy it? Because she's just sitting there, and then me and the girl did some weird, I couldn't even help it. This is the thing where we were kissing and eating my girl's pussy at the same time. I couldn't pass up. I was like, relationship or tongue kiss this girl and eat my girl's pussy at the same time. Take the tongue kiss. Fuck it.
Girlfriends are replaceable. That scenario is not.
And then she. Well, I don't want to speculate because I never asked why, but I don't know what the fuck. It caused me pain that she disappeared.
Yeah, huh?
But at least you had it once, though.
Oh, she came through like an animal.
Speaking of which,
wow, it sounded like it was going to be one of those things that you might revisit.
This is what girls are so fucking, they're assholes. No guy would go, I go, sweetie, why wouldn't you want to get your
a guy would be waiting by the phone for it to ring.
Here's the thing, she jilted us. This is what happened.
Jilted.
And she was supposed to come out one Friday, and what happened is, I had everything planned out. I went into I have a trunk in the house.
Oh, shit.
And it's, it's like the GIMP trunk, you go in there and there's some shit in there. And I was dusting off shit like I ain't shit.
Wow.
Because, you fuck your girl. Your girl's not an object no more. She's not really an object like she used to be. She's my girl. She's not taboo. I just go, take your goddamn clothes off, asshole. And she goes, eat my pussy, nigga. That's... I want my pussy, eat, motherfucker.
You were bringing stuff out of retirement.
Yeah, I was...
Dusting it off.
I had it all laid out. I got
Hello, old friend.
Like this long black thing, like the bondage shit and all that, because this girl was into just all type of shit. I had a mask to put on her fucking head and all that. Wow. So I was...
You were gonna
we was gonna fucking really...
That's what happened. You planned it out too much, got all worked up and frothy. Then you forgot you got fucked.
You got
scream. Just turn my...
Go ahead. You got the
That's how mad I was,
You
man.
got the carrot top trunk of sex toys, man. I want to know what else is in this thing.
I tried to do it. I mean, I gotta say I love my girl for being this much of a trooper. I tried to replace what I was gonna do just with her, but I tied her up and she was trying to work with me to be as, she was being extra dirty.
Yeah.
And I just go.
She gave it the old college try for you. Wait a minute. Are you sure?
I'm so sweetie, I love you, but I don't want you. I want to choke this new bitch.
I don't want this call to go away. We got Tim in Kentucky. Tim, go ahead.
Shit. Colin, the phrase of the year has to come from Patrice's three-way there, where he said last time that she was fighting for dick space.
Fighting for dick space.
Right, because the girl, what happened is my girl, when she came out the bathroom, I just go, sweetie, come out the bathroom, no clothes on. And the other girl, I go, look, take your clothes off. She's like, I don't understand how she could not come back because she was just so perfect. She goes, is she gonna be mad if I'm naked when you come out? I go, bitch, take that off. She takes it off just like a soldier. My girl comes out naked. She comes out, sits down. My girl pulls my dick out. This chick pops right on my dick. Like I was saying, like you ever see Dark Man when they killed him and that fucking bird that bird that hit the lighter to blow Dark Man up. That's how fucking she went down on my dick. And she's sucking it, and my girl is looking at this girl. She's looking at this girl going, we look at each other going, oh shit, because we've done a few threesomes, but this bitch was assault. And we look at each other, and my girl's like, well, fuck that. This young piece of garbage ain't coming in and taking my title. So she just goes down, she starts looking at my balls, so this girl's sucking my dick, and the other girl's looking at my balls, and then the girl kind of stops to go, no, I don't want to fight you for dick space. I'll just go behind you, sweetie, and lick your asshole. And my girl's sucking my dick going, oh my God, what have I done? Because I'm sitting there like, yes!
Were you playing with your nipples?
Oh, man, it was,
Listen to Jimmy.
I tried to
Jimmy,
be.
you touching yourself, by the way?
I tried to be as dirty.
I'm almost filled up.
I tried to be as dirty as possible, but at the same time, I'm trying to not piss my girl off.
Yeah, of course,
So
yeah.
I'm kind of enjoying it, but then I said, fuck that, I have to enjoy this. Because that's when the kissing came in, the kissing is what happened, because this chick, for a girl to be that submissive to lick your girl's asshole, and then we're just both on her twat, but she's licking her asshole and I'm licking her twat, then we reverse, and then we're both on her twat, and my girl's just sitting there going, she's gonna take my man. Not enjoying two people licking. That's what
you and her were bonding over your girl's pussy.
Oh.
You were bonding over it. Do you think that your girl
scream
really
again,
her?
Patrice? Yeah, it's okay. They feel your pain out there.
Oh, God damn. And she just, I don't know, she just gone now.
Do you think your girl really called her? Or do you think that your girl...
She did. My girlfriend, God damn it, God love her, when it comes to this shit, she might have her little problems after, or she gets girly, but she is a fucking trooper. I've seen her in action. She don't fuck around. And that's why I don't go to swing clubs anymore, by the way.
Why?
Because I bring a goddamn gunslinger. Doc Holliday, baby. When I go to a motherfucking swing club, I bring Doc Holliday with me. What? You want me to kill who, sweetie? This motherfucker and that motherfucker. What's that shit from Tombstone? I'll be your Huckleberry. That's my girl. And these motherfuckers come there with this plan to take Fat Boy's girl and not let me touch his girl. I'm like, nah.
Really?
Man.
Oh, you've had that?
Nah. Huh?
You've had that?
Oh yeah, we swung, man, and our first swinging experience was good. The third one is like guys are trying to figure out how to fuck my girl and his girl and push me out. I never do that.
How'd you try to push you out?
By kind of fucking with his girl and like trying to ignore me, and my girl's looking at me and I'm looking at him like, you don't even know, motherfucker. Like, why are you fucking up the etiquette? I bring a soldier and you playing around trying to be a pimp, you fucking idiot. You can't be a pimp at a swing club. This is a lifestyle, you asshole. You trying to take my girl? Go ahead, do your thing. My girl get up and
What'd you do?
Nothing. Just I get up, I sit there and I let him think he's gonna, and he's all rough and all fucked up. But the best way to do it is like the first time I did it, the dude was very, very gentle with my chick and she liked him. And I'm like, good. Because I'm going to be very gentle with his chick.
I don't get that.
And
I couldn't sit by and watch that
That's,
shit.
So wait, the third guy was fucking trying to...
Bizarre.
He was just trying to get a threesome at my expense. And he don't know I trained a goddamn specialist.
How did it end?
She's special ops.
She's special ops, and she's not fucking going around. She's not a traitor. She's not gonna give up government secrets.
How did it end?
What? He left because I had to explain to him, dude. You know, stop trying to be a pimp.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Good.
Stop trying to be smooth, stupid. It's like guys that go to Brazil and try to be a pimp. What, are you an asshole? It's a world of hookers. Don't stop. This is where you can not have to be cool.
Are you worried your girl will leave you for one of these guys?
Nah.
Not at all?
Because
not even a little bit? Come on.
Not even a
Let's
little
get that
bit.
hard shell. Let's get inside that hard shell a little bit. Chris Rock started this today.
I'm going to be as humble as I possibly can.
Not at all. Go ahead,
It's
sorry.
only because if you find a woman, this is the thing why you have to filth your girl out and let her be free as possible. I let my girl know, I have long conversations with her. Giving away pussy for a woman is so unfulfilling. Going to get other dick is not even cheating on you. It's like, your woman can go fuck 20 guys. It's unfulfilling. The difference is I'm chasing pussy. I'm trying to get that real estate. She's giving real estate away. So if she sees some other dude with a better dick, fuck this shit out with, sweetie. Go ahead, get her, tiger. Fuck her. Then one day she's going to be sitting there and become a girl. What's this all about? Then she got to come see me, and I'll tell you what it's all about, bitch. You're goofy. I tell the bitch she's goofy.
You're insane, man.
You think that's what happened with
Drew, you're not on.
Oh, sorry about that.
There you go.
You think that's what happened with your new threesome girl? She got
Something
goofy and went back
girly
to some guy?
happened.
Yeah.
She probably has a boyfriend. She
Yeah.
probably probably was like addicted to something that she didn't want to be addicted. Because girls run from shit that makes them feel good. This is just, and especially if they're driven. It's like, this will make me fail math, so I can't. You dumb bitch, eat a ball, bitch. Put this ball in your mouth.
What happened when you called the guy a pimp? You told the guy stop being a pimp.
Yeah.
What happened? I never heard that.
He got his girl. He said, yo, all right, man, I'm out. You know, because he was trying to pimp my girl. He's trying to whisper in her ear. And his girl, here's the fucking thing. I'm being very, like, soft with his girl. See, this is the thing. Giant dick man can't beat me. I'll find a place.
Giant dick man.
Like.
Did he have a giant dick?
I think he did, because he pulled out like half of it. He didn't even pull it all out, and it was bigger than my dick, so he's a giant dick. So it's like what happens is, he's trying to go, blah, 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 and I'm trying to touch his girl, and he trained her not to be a soldier. You understand? He trained her to play a motherfucker out. I train my girl, you get more if you sell that motherfucker the dream he's looking for. Go get him, Tiger!
What was his girl doing while you were touching her?
She looking at him, and they were trying to, and I would just sit back, and I'll go, I don't even need to look at my girl, because the only thing she looks for is if a guy's hurting her, like, meaning, you know, he's, the motherfucker's getting too crazy, squeezing the tits too hard, and you go, and then she goes, and you gotta go, dude, you see she's not really, you know.
She's not into that.
Does it make you angry?
Hey, you don't get crazy.
Aren't you bringing the hottest girl into those places, too?
My girl would
Your girl
be...
is hot, man. She's a looker.
I'm
imagining there's a lot of messes in those places.
There'll be a lot of old white couples that you want to just drop kick, but it's like... I bring our property value down. Like, in terms of hot couple... Like, you see on the internet, hot couple 26. It's like, I'm not part of that. My girl is the selling point of that game. But I walk her through it. And the thing is, you talk about girls leaving. Who the fuck is she gonna leave me for? And this is not an arrogant statement. Who the fuck is she gonna leave me for that would allow her to pee on a motherfucker, swing, eat some other pussy, spit in a nigga's face? Who the fuck is she gonna go do that with? And it's the same thing. Who the fuck? I gotta go retrain a bitch? I'm a general. I can't. My girl is a lieutenant. I don't want to go back to basic training and go try to talk some bitch through having a threesome and convince her why it's good.
Let's go to John in Missouri. John, what's up?
You are in deep then.
Johnny.
With a lot
Hello?
invested.
Hey.
Hey, this is Todd.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. Todd from Missouri, what's up?
Just you, sir.
Hey, Patrice brings up a lot of good points. My wife and I, we're in the lifestyle, and Opie,
I love that.
said,
We're in the lifestyle. That's a lifestyle. We're in the lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle. Please respect it.
All right.
It's such a vague thing for we like fucking other people.
Why the fuck? Well, excuse me, dude. Before you finish this, why is being gay more acceptable in this fucking country than swinging?
Because you got to get a political party together or something. You got to get politically active with this lifestyle.
Why is
Excellent point.
Thank you.
You don't have all the swinging American people fighting.
Right.
That's all it is.
You got to get your parade going. There's
It's
a lot of
preference.
things you got to do.
I was born this way.
Oh.
I want insurance.
I don't think that's going to wash.
I want health insurance.
Part of the
because I like
benefits.
sleeping with 2 bitches.
Part of the benefits for my 5 friends.
Todd.
Sorry, man.
Go ahead, Todd.
No, that's all right. Anyways, Opie, you had said something about aren't you worried about your girl leaving you? I think a lot of people that don't practice this kind of a lifestyle don't realize that it's not about feelings, and it's not about worrying about if your spouse or your girl's going to leave you. It's just about sex, and that's all it is. It's sex.
I couldn't do it.
I think I get turned on by her so much more after we do that shit. I love my girl again. Like sometimes you just get that. Like I always say about like men. Like you ever been with a man? Like ladies that been with a man. And
have you ever been with a man?
Well, like I'm talking to women really. And and women. Ask that woman is she be with a guy and she goes, this motherfucker acts like he on his period. Like he's acting like I act monthly. But what that is men have a period, and it's called being faithful for long periods of time. If you don't get side pussy for a long time, you get the same symptoms as a bitch on a period. You get sick, you get nauseous, you get fucked, you gotta take pills.
You found something here. You really got to write a book and throw all this in a book. I'm telling you. It'd be a great read.
I would do
because you think like
no one else I've ever heard in my life is what he thinks like.
She gets turned. I just attach myself to my feelings and I understand it. It's just like she gets so much. I forget how I didn't have to ruin my relationship to get different pussy. That's what a 3 is, man.
This is your thing, though. Go get a book deal. I'm telling you.
I can hazard a guess as to why Patrice's girl won't leave him, because and tell me if I'm wrong. Because she's with a general now. If she leaves you, she might find out that the next guy is a cadet.
He's right,
and then she has to train him, and she don't want to do that.
I have to tell her all the time, fight them, don't fight me. You understand? Fight after a while, a karate instructor, he don't instruct his best fucking student no more. That student instructs others. And the best student comes and gets a cut. I was like, bitch, stop trying to fight me all the time. Go out there and go get him.
Wait, have you ever seen this is what would bother me. Have you ever watched your girl? Because me and Florentine one time years ago picked up 2 girls.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get an erection. I was laying there humiliated. And Jim was fucking this girl well. He was fucking her brains out.
God, he has great fuck stories.
Florentine was fucking this girl like a professional. And I thought to myself, if you ever let him fuck your girlfriend, you're finished.
I've seen
it. Because then she'll see me afterwards and feel like, ugh.
I've seen it, dude. I've seen a guy with better prowess than me going at it. And
with your girl?
And she attaches. Girls don't go, I need more dick. I want all kinds of dick. They pretend they do by calling it nymphomania and all, but they don't. Girls want to fuck one guy a lot. They don't want to fuck a lot of guys once. We want to fuck a lot of women once. And every woman.
Getting some reactions out there, my friend.
Girls don't go, give me more dick, because there's no challenge to a bitch just saying, fuck me, here's pussy. It's nothing to them.
You're saying because there'd be a line just waiting to get in there.
Who's she going to get? My girl's going to get revenge on me by giving away her fucking twat? Good luck to you. Hey, low self-esteem. It's not going to fucking happen.
No, we should do. We got a huge audience today on the bleachers. Anybody have a question for Patrice? And his ways of thinking? Anybody in a situation they need a little advice?
God, you're on line 1.
Right. Anybody out there want to ask Patrice a question about relationships, sex in general?
It's just not even...
But you just have a way about you when it comes to this stuff. Let's see if anybody's got anything. Anybody?
They call it misogyny, but it's just not. Girls just don't want to be with a guy that they have to run.
Well, let's see. Anybody want to?
Yeah, you're putting them on the spot. They might have to think about the questions a little bit.
We got a couple. You could use a fake name or whatever. We don't give a shit. Here's a young lad.
Patrice, how you doing, mate?
How are you? First of all, your problem is you're not circumcised.
Hey, he's our friend from down under.
Yeah, man.
You do the walkover like once, twice a year, right?
Yeah, just got here yesterday.
You're back in the States again. I remember you.
Yeah, man. I was
going
going
on?
to ask Patrice, how do you bring up eating arsehole with your girlfriend? How do you just
You don't bring
that
up
into
nothing. There's no way you can ask your girl to do anything sexual and she goes, okay, practice saying to yourself, hey, can I lick your asshole? She has to say fucking no. So what you do is you just do assholey things. First of all, any bitch who doesn't want her asshole licked is an asshole. Like, that's not fucking her in the ass. Licking her ass is such a pleasurable thing, you just do it. That's one of those things you just do.
Yeah, but these are average guys. They don't have the game like you, so you gotta give something.
When you're eating a pussy, eat a pussy from behind, doggy style, and stick your face in it and do assholey things. Like if you're licking a pussy from doggy style, have your nose near her asshole, breathing hot air, nose air on her asshole, and she'll feel, and then she'll just want something. It's just like how you get the girl to spit. You just introduce spitting somehow. Like, you tell her, oh, just spit on it, and she'll do the girl tooey, but you just, spit now exists. It's there. So you do things around her asshole, and then asshole is in the picture. How do you do anything without asshole being in the picture anyway? If you're fucking with the pussy, that's your fault.
So you just got to introduce it into your life. Like,
you just
maybe turn all the chairs in your apartment upside down.
Just
something.
Or eat a lot of mushrooms.
Just somehow introduce it into
you
your
don't ask them. They can't.
day-to-day life.
No girl can. They want to be tricked into being whores. You cannot ask a girl, can I do anything? Because first of all, she's going to go, this fucking faggot asking me shit. Asking, can I? No, that's like pulling her hair. It has to be animal. Because half the shit all a girl would do up to her is lay on her back. This is another reason why my girl, and again, I don't want to say this in that because she can leave, but she's like, some guy goes, can I pull your hair, beautiful? She'll go, you faggot motherfucker. Punch me in the face. She would have to get, because see, as a man, I can get any woman to do anything disgusting. Cause that's my thing, my thing is manipulation. Girls cannot figure out a way to get a guy to lick her asshole when her ex-boyfriend did it. There's no technique to going, listen, my ex-boyfriend used to like shove his balls in my mouth so I couldn't breathe. Is it possible you can do that? Uncircumcised cock?
All right. Anybody else have a question out there? Anybody else brave enough to ask Patrice a sex question? Here we go.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Well, Patrice, my girlfriend hasn't gone down on me in like 3 years. How do I get her to start doing it again?
You really...
Oh, boy. First of all, let the audience laugh at you.
I know.
Wow. It is Point and Laugh Friday, so here's a great opportunity.
You want her to suck your dick? Make her convert from Judaism.
You know what it is? Without just saying fucking leave her, what you do is you step your sex game up to such a level and don't ask for nothing from her. She'll get competitive because she'll go, I don't want him to leave me and go do these things he's doing to me to some other broad. What you do is have an ethic about how you make her come without asking anything. So you eat a pussy, whatever she do, you make her lose her mind and then go, nope, that's fine. Like you jerk off. Like after you take care of her, you beat off or something and she'll go, you don't want me to do it? Nah, don't worry about it. And she'll get competitive and then she'll start sucking your dick.
Thank you, Patrice.
All right, let's go to the phones. Melanie in Philly. Melanie. Hey.
I know that you're taking audience questions, so I have a question for Patrice. I don't mind that a guy goes down and eats my asshole, but there's a difference between him going down and eating my pussy and then kissing me and then eating my asshole and kissing me. I can't handle that. So
yeah, because you're saying that you're not handling it because that's what you're supposed to say. But
when you go down there, it's all holds blood. When you're feeling good and you're moaning, you're crying, that's great.
Is there anything wrong with your asshole, ma'am?
There's nothing.
Because there's nothing dirty about the hole itself. It's the inside. I'm not licking your lower intestines, bitch. I'm licking your clean asshole.
You just lick my asshole and you want me to, like, kiss you.
Yes.
How do you do that?
Yes. Do you clean your booty hole?
Yes.
Then what the fuck is the problem?
Because
it's the same thing as a twat. Like the pussy is infinitely nastier than the fucking asshole. Than the actual knot. The balloon knot is not. It should be clean as a whistle.
This is where the difference between man versus woman comes.
Exactly. That's the problem. That's why women should just not be allowed to ever discuss two things in terms of being a professional: fucking and funny. Being funny. What? And having sex. You're not allowed to have your own idea about sex because you don't know. Because let me ask you a question. Isn't there something...
But you're doing it to us, though. We should be able to have some kind of say in that.
You know what I don't like? The fact that she sounds like Jimmy's mom.
She asked the same type of questions.
Can I ask you a quick question real quick, ma'am? How many times have you said to yourself, like, think about when you was younger and you just started fucking where you go, I'll never do that. And now you do that.
She's gone.
Hello?
She's gone.
Oh,
sorry about that.
Women just
I don't know where she went. Let's, we got Troy from Pennsylvania. Troy.
Hey, Patrice.
Shut up.
I love him.
Hey, Patrice, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, Patrice. I've been married for 17 years, and I married my wife. She was 19, really hot. And now, after 17 years, she's got about 40 extra pounds. How can I get her to just kind of ease out all that weight, man, without just saying, look, you repulse me. I do not want to touch you. How can I do that, man?
You step your game up to such a high level, right? Like my girl, she look good. Sometimes I get lazy, and you stop dressing nice. What you do is you start putting on your I'm going to get another bitch attitude on. Without telling her. You don't say, hey, get your shit together. You wear a top hat and a tuxedo now when you go to the store. And that bitch will go, oh my God. And you'll see that bitch on the treadmill tomorrow. Trust me.
Or a simpler solution, sir, if that doesn't work, is on the screensaver, you get a scrolling screensaver that just says, fat cunt.
I want to try that. I need to do something, man, because I tell you what, she's like your soldier. She wants to go every night, and it just makes me sick, man. Sick.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're in a fucked up place.
First of all, he's already used to her. And now she's becoming a little unattractive. You just got to put on your... First of all, I tell my girl all the time, she sees me talking to girls, I say, look, you know how I'm attracted to you? You're an object. You're physically. You know why you're attracted to me? Because I know how to fucking talk and make things sound sexy. How the fuck am I going to do that when you don't want to hear that bullshit from me no more? I got to go do it to other bitches. If other bitches don't want to fuck me, how you going to want to fuck me? So you got to go out and be super fuckable, and she will step up her shit. Trust me, because you sound like a depressed dude who's sinking down further into her world, which is like, ugh.
And you know what, Patrice? I'm not a bad-looking guy. I work out. I'm really fit. And I could go out and do better physically. I mean, we got kids together, and I do love her. But everywhere I go, I have no problem meeting women, and I just look at her, and I look at this nice young woman who just flirt with me, and I just, damn, I could just move her right on out.
That's right, but don't threaten her with it. Just let it happen. It's happening. And you know what, dude? Don't be such a pussy. Go get some side. Don't tell nobody. Don't fucking get some side, dude. Get some side pussy. Like, don't be such a fucking, don't be so, this was gonna destroy. Go get some dirty girl and do that. And your wife will go, why doesn't he give a shit about me? Just don't tell her. Give her kisses. I love you so much, sweetie. Because she innately fucking knows. That's what women do. They try to make their men unsexy. That's the plan. They're the enemy. They come in and find a man that's the shit. And then they try to bring them down and make them feel good about themselves. That's why I say if your bitch don't hate you, you're not in a good relationship. My bitch hates how much she loves me. She has to. She wants to be equal with me. No, you're not. I'm better than you. And her whole journey is to destroy my life. All you gotta do is stop it from happening. Your wife is succeeding in destroying your life by becoming fat. It's a plan.
Patrice is the last king of Scotland.
Holy shit! That's really good. Patrice, you gotta write that book. I'm telling you, buddy. All right. Speaking of getting side,
I gotta interrupt real quick.
Right,
I gotta leave. I gotta be.
What
I got eye surgery.
are you talking about?
I hate to leave. I'm really enjoying this, but yeah.
His eyeballs.
Good eyes, baby. Yeah. Take care of my eyeballs.
I'll be all right.
Where you going?
I gotta go. I have a 10:30 appointment.
Why?
Because my eyes are not good.
He's going to get his eyes done.
Yeah.
And let me look at Jimmy with the glasses.
Can I crush your glasses right now?
No, because I'm going to wear them without the corrective lenses just to make me look gentlemanly. Thanks.
I'm not bad with glasses.
Jim Norton.
Distinguish.
I'm a gentleman.
People on the bleachers, the great Jim Norton.
You a little nervous, Jimmy?
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, young man.
Who's going to the New Year's Eve show with Jim Norton? We got some people out there going?
Wow, good. Overwhelming response.
Well, one person raises his hand.
I'm going.
2, 3. All right, they're raising their hands now.
I'm going.
North Fork Theater, Westbury, New Year's Eve with Jim Norton.
Yes.
Some tickets still available.
I think we have a couple left to give away.
All right. Call up if you want. Whatever.
No, you're going to kill us.
Hold on.
We got so many great questions on the line. Can't we just give them to a few people out there?
You could do that.
Or would that be all right?
That's fine. As long as
they came out last day before the holiday.
Here's the thing.
They should get a chance to win something.
I will see you all there on whatever it was. Fucking New
Year's Eve.
Whatever night it is. I'm going to be blinded.
No.
I'm fucking... All right, listen, I'll see you guys later.
Do they give you drugs?
I have a half a Valium I think I take at the surgery.
Are you worried about feeling drugs?
Not at all.
No?
No, not in this case.
No, it's fine.
Are you kind of psyched that you're going to be feeling drugs?
Not at all.
I always wonder that with, addicts.
No.
If you would be like, holy shit,
I'm
this
racing
feels...
out of here a half hour early.
This feels really good.
I'll see you guys.
All right, Jimmy, good luck. I'll give you a call.
All right, my love.
And it's on F.H. Riley's after your show.
Yeah, we're going to go over there after and eat and shit.
Bro's getting some kind of beer special together, and we'll have a good time, so.
Okay, good, man. All right, Patrice.
All right, sweetie. Good luck, man.
Jimmy, all right, man. Great year of radio.
Godspeed.
Great year of radio.
Godspeed.
Great Jimmy Norton.
Godspeed, my young man. Godspeed.
How about this? We'll take a break. We'll continue with Patrice. We'll get more questions from the audience. We got great questions on hold. If you're on hold, stay there. We'll get you on the air as soon as possible. Drew Boogie in the house. Are you set to roll? Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah. Song that he was playing there.
Yeah. Mix. Yeah. It's the Opie and Anthony Show on XM Satellite Radio, the last live show of the year.
I just like the era.
Yeah. And E-Rock's in here. Something's going on. What's up, E-Rock? What do you got?
E-Rock?
He's setting up something. I swear we have no idea.
We have a little Christmas gift for you on line 10.
For who?
For both of you.
For the show.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be great. Hello.
Hello.
Oh my goodness! It hit me right when
Who the hell is this?
Excuse me, Mr. McMahon.
What?
You're on the air. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Big fans, of course.
All right, guys. Yeah.
You might remember us. You hired us once.
Everybody makes a mistake every now and then.
But one thing, I never got much closure when the whole XFL pregame show thing, when we were let go, let's say, from that, because I never heard from the boss that we were fired. And I would just love it if you could give me some closure and get rid of us the way you normally do.
Yeah, we've been waiting years for this, sir.
I would be delighted. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes, please.
You're fired.
Thank you, Mr. McMahon.
You know, I mean, that's not as good as I do later on, but that's way early in the morning. I'm having a phlegm early in the morning. You know?
Yes, you sure build some up later, though. That's right.
Yeah, we're going to challenge you there, Vince.
Vince, you're amazing.
You guys making fun of me like that, by the way.
It's an homage, Vince.
I don't appreciate that. I don't sound like that.
You don't think you sound like that when you hit the ring? You better believe you sound like that.
Now we've been hearing that you might be getting tapes of Anthony doing you, sir. Is this true or false?
Yes, it's very true.
Oh, wow, that's very flattering.
Keeping tabs.
Keeping tabs on you boys.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, it sounds pretty close, I think.
Yeah, so close that we've also noticed that now you're doing Ant's impression of you.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's what I like. You could go to hell.
Exactly. Trying to emulate him. He's better than I am.
Well, Vince McMahon, what a treat. We haven't spoken to you in so long. What's going on in the wonderful world of the WWE?
Well, the biggest thing is going on, of course, is a tribute to the troops. We just got back from Iraq.
Yep.
We got a big Christmas Eve airing on USA Network, 9
That's
Eastern.
great.
And it's a really, really good show. It's an opportunity for us to go over there and bring a little slice of Americana over to our men and women over there who are paying such a sacrifice for us and a price. But it's really a fun show. And again, it's you get to see the spirit of these men and women, and I mean, it's enlightening when you watch it. It's really a fun show, and it's an opportunity as well for the kids over there to be able to say hello to everybody back over here.
Wow, what a great thing, man. Very cool. And, of course, who'd you bring over there with you?
Well, actually, we took a lot of guys. We took DX, of course, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and Mr. Kennedy. Chris Jericho was over there. Rey Mysterio, who's made quite a number of tours, and Bob Orton, or actually would be Bob Orton's son. But, and some of the divas and what have you.
Oh, that's always
Ron
good.
Simmons and Jeff Hardy, a whole bunch of guys, and we just. And we all got in the Black Hawk helicopters and went to the forward operating bases, which is something that most people don't do.
Listen here, you insurgents. Why don't you come here and take on some of my guys from the WWE? We'll kick your ass in a cage match.
Who the hell talks like that?
That's a great thing, man.
Those are my sentiments, exactly.
Hey, Vince, we watched the 15-year special you guys just did for Raw.
Yeah.
And you got to bring back people kissing your ass, man. That was it.
That was hysterical.
To kiss my ass stop. You're right. I have to bring that back.
It was hilarious.
And, it's not like anybody's ass. It's my ass.
It's your ass. That whole story, that went with the stink face then.
Yeah.
You started getting into that. Oh, my God. Yeah, that special was really good.
Not so many people knew that my ass did tricks.
So what else is going on? I mean, who's the champ right now?
I am.
You get out of here.
Yeah.
No, not really. No.
I was going to say
he'll always be the champ.
Yeah, I'm always the champ.
Yeah.
We have the biggest fan ever over here, our own young Sam.
Really?
Yeah, Sam was so concerned when you apparently blew up in that limousine.
Yeah, it made news everywhere.
It certainly did.
Yeah, it was a legitimate story seen only on WWE.com.
Yeah. We were looking at the videotape, and poor Sam was very upset at your demise, and we kept trying to tell him, look, I think this might not really be him being killed, but he was inconsolable.
Well, it's nice to know I have that effect on one individual here in the United States. The one caring soul for Mr. McMahon.
And I like how the FBI was involved at first, but then I guess the FBI got in touch, and then somehow some other agency,
FIC.
The FIC then had to get involved.
Yeah.
Well, of course, they all have to get involved.
What we're getting at, sir, is that the FBI might have called Vince personally and said,
look,
let's keep us out of your silly wrestling story.
and then the FIC guy, he looked mysteriously like he could have wrestled.
Right.
You put a suit on him, you still see muscles in their neck.
Yeah.
I love you guys, man.
That's my favorite part of
hysterical.
wrestling is when someone gets hurt in the ring and they bring in the paramedics, but they're a little too big for their paramedics. And you know that something's about to go down.
Hey, it's tough to get paramedics these days.
Oh, God damn, very good. How's the family? Good?
Family's great, thank you.
We miss all you guys. You guys used to be on our show all the time. Shane and Stephanie and...
Well, we got to get back to doing that.
We would like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, guys. And thank you very much for all the support for all the many years, and you really know who your friends are when they stick with you like this. And
always.
thank you guys so much. And again, the tribute to the troops and the support for that especially. That's our most important show we do. It's even more important than WrestleMania, at least for us it is.
Yep.
And again, thanks for all that promotion as well.
Oh, no worries. Speaking of our friendship, when is our Christmas gift getting here? We're running out of days. Yeah, we're running out of days.
Yeah, we are running out.
I'm looking around. I don't really see Vince present under the tree.
It must be there somewhere.
Sam got a belt.
Really.
And seeing the smile on his face was a present enough for me, Vince.
Oh, well, see, there you
It was
go.
wonderful. Vince, thanks so much for checking in on this last day before vacation, and it's a great thing you're doing with the troops. It really is.
And let's not forget Royal Rumble in January at Madison Square Garden here in New York.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a good one.
Here in New York City. Yeah, we're coming to New York. We're coming for you, and we're going to kick your ass.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Vince, for the WWE. Yeah. All right, bravo. Hey, that was a nice surprise. How'd you guys get that done?
I pulled some strings. You
didn't.
Now everyone's trying to take credit. Was that Sam?
That was mostly E-Rock.
E-Rock?
About 99% E-Rock.
No wonder he's been all farting and stinking today. He's got nervous belly over this whole thing.
He was all nervous.
Oh, he's all nervous and just farting and stinking.
Although they tipped off their surprise a little bit when both E-Rock and Sam walked in here.
Yeah.
So there's a guest on the phone.
There's a guest on the phone. Guess who it is?
Yeah. You
It's
didn't
gotta
know.
be wrestling. I knew before he said a word that it was going to be Vince, because I looked at your face and the smile on there. It was either that or the maker of the PS3 or something.
Like wrestling more than PS3.
I don't know.
All right.
Wow, thank you very much,
Yes.
E-Rock, for putting that together.
Now, we got Patrice O'Neal. I don't want to lose. There's a couple good calls. Ray in Pennsylvania.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Show's moving fast. What do you got for Patrice O'Neal? You've been waiting a while here.
Hey, Patrice, I have a question for you, man. I've been dating this girl for a month, man. I haven't fucked her yet. I've play with the goods, here and there. And the bitch won't leave me alone. Now, what do you think? Is she crazy or is she just, I don't know, she's in love with me, I don't know.
See, what he's saying is he's so fucking fantastic that the bitch won't leave him alone.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. All I know is, people have been telling me that she's kind of crazy and she's hot.
He's fucked a girl and she's a clingy bitch.
The problem's not him. He just told you. I mean, the problem's not her. He just told you what the problem is. First of all, dude, he's calling in to even higher his self-esteem is low. And I'm not even trying to be funny. He goes, guys have warned him that this bitch is crazy. He still fucked with her. He was surprised that he fucked with her because he had to add she was hot just in case. He's not a hot guy. So basically, here's what you should fucking do. You should leave this girl alone and go get a girl that your self-esteem will allow you to deal with. Because you won't even be able to deal with a crazy bitch that's pretty, that's stalking you. He's happy about that. This is what he's saying. I'm getting stalked.
Yeah, he was just calling a brag. That's not a problem.
Someone's stalking me. Dude, enjoy until you get that fucking rape case.
All right, sir. All right. Anyone have a question out there for Patrice? No one else brave enough? We got one. They're
There's a
raising their
couple.
hand.
Who's that?
Hold on. Dan will get you.
Oh. Is it? Oh, great. It's young Flea Man. Young Flea has
You know what? Flea, after every show, like if he comes to a show of mine, Flea will talk to me for an hour and a half about his problems with women.
No shit.
His last problem was he was in love with this old broad, and she left him, and he just was kept pouring his soul out. Whatever's inside.
He found another one at Bar 9.
he fucking stalks old women.
Does he really? That's your thing?
That's his thing. Flea chases old women.
No, he was making out with some old broad at Bar 9.
How old was she?
She was actually 38, but the story that Patrice is talking about is...
That's old for you.
I know.
You're what, 20?
Yeah. So... But
you got a mommy thing or something?
No,
Flea's rhythm is just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy that gives that old thing where you give a phone number out 21286.
Yeah, he's got a weird way of talking. I have a question about sex. Do you? What?
Well, my question for Patrice is, how do you get a girl to put out?
Get out of here.
Gotta put out.
That's rookie shit.
Yeah, that's
To
like I don't
put
even-
out. What the fuck is that? That's like junior high shit.
He sounds like Napoleon Dolomite.
Patrice, I want to know, how do I get to first base?
Right. Where do I put my penis? Which hole?
I heard there was a story that perhaps you were your hand was going over a girl's shirt.
Well, it was 2 nights ago. I brought a girl, she's 18 years old, and I met her thanks to my roommate. And I took her out to dinner once, and we ended up going to park like a couple times to walk around. I brought her back to my room. We ended up, making out on my bed, and I go for a feel outside the shirt, and as I try to go underneath, she said, no, I don't want to go any further. So I felt like a shithead, and then it kind of ended awkwardly because she had to leave and study for tests, and I got blue balls, and then I had to jerk off and go to sleep.
Yuck.
So...
All right.
So you're wondering, what you could have done between above the shirt and under the shirt that would have kept her there.
I'm wondering, is there anything in between? I'm wondering, is there anything in between or something that I should change or do that would maybe?
Seriously, Flea, like it's a power thing, and you're just so uncomfortable. And I'm not just trying to be funny. You're so uncomfortable that you give girls power. Like, you give anybody who talks to you right away, you gave them power. Like, there's nothing about you that says, I own my own space. So there's no way you shouldn't be able to fuck an 18-year-old. You should be able to talk your way into some 18-year-old pussy. But you're so giving her little power that's why always a woman gets off more telling a guy no that she can control than fucking actually giving up pussy. Women, especially 18-year-old girl, they like men wanting to fuck them. This is the great thing about God. Is that, I'm serious, that God has made it so when guys get my age, I look at women my age, 38, 39, 40, and they want to fuck all the time. And you go, get the fuck out of here. And they don't want to play. They just want dick. But women 18, they like to want to be fucked. They just like guys to want to fuck them. And Flea is one of those... Flea, you're never going to learn till you get 40. You're stuck. Because you're the type of... And I'm not even trying to be an asshole. You're the type of dude that makes 18-year-old girls struggle all through their life till they're 38 and they meet me and they find out, oh my God, I've been wasting all my fucking time. Because like I keep saying, the value of pussy is like cars and ain't like houses. It goes down.
All right, go get some roofies or something.
Yeah, Flea, you're in deep shit.
Right,
you're in deep shit, Flea.
Yeah, let's say hi to Bob in Michigan. Bob, what's up?
Hey, not much. What do you know?
Hey,
I got a question for Dr. Patrice.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, my wife, 5 years, wants to do a threesome.
Yeah.
But she's not really too willing in doing the legwork. She wants me to do it, and I've had threesomes in the past.
Dangerous.
But so
Don't do it.
The other group.
Don't do it. Never. And if you do, it's very rare. What you do immediately, and just don't be greedy. Get this. Because I do that sometimes where I fucking start the leg because my girl doesn't know. Women hate other women, and they don't know how to fucking keep talking their way into shit. As soon as you get information about this other chick, you give the number to your wife. And then you walk your wife through to this other bitch. The other bitch should never have contact with you. This other threesome girl that dumped us, I'm sitting there like, fuck, because I'm thinking about what I would say. Like, well, hold on, bitch. Wait a minute. What's going on here? I'll talk my way. My girl's not going to talk her way into pussy. They don't like girls enough like that.
And you would seem a little overeager going to your girl and going, hey, why don't you call her again?
Hey, call the threesome girl. You can't be greedy on this one, dude. Do not go out and get the girls. Your relationship it'll be over.
Right. Well, at first she said that's what she wanted me to do, but she has to approve. And I'm like, no. You need to scout. You need to go find what you like.
All right.
Because, I'm going to be happy with anything. I mean, we go to... Well,
that is true.
We go to topless bars, man, and my wife gets so turned on, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a tough thing, man. Girls are just... They really just should leave us to certain things. I'll give them certain things. They can have health, like caring about living and dying and shit. But when it comes to funny and when it comes to fucking, man... Just let dudes handle it, man. Let dudes handle it. But they don't understand that shit because I tell my girl, she gets really jealous, but it's like I tell her, I own your jealousy. The only reason your jealousy means something to me is because I go, I give your jealousy power, but I can go, look, I want to fuck this other bitch. What are you going to do? You either going to leave me or you going to fucking stay. But I give her the jealousy. I go, look, oh, come on, baby, you're the greatest. But everything you give a bitch is you give it to them. That's what it is. Motherfuckers, girls get confused that they actually are running shit. They're not. You know, what is it, 5 women to every one guy, dude? 5 to fucking 1? And God put my horniness on earth for me to be with one bitch, and there's 4 other bitches that got no man. Then you got homosexuals, then you got dead motherfuckers, then you got retarded motherfuckers. I got all their shit. There's 15, 20 women I should be fucking, and I'm not, because I love you? Goofy bitch, grow up.
We got Fast Freddy from Jamaica Station.
Man.
He's got a really good question for you, Patrice. He writes, I have a sincere question for Patrice. He's the only one that can answer this one. How do I get my girl to let me cum in her mouth, then spit it in another girl's ass and tell me to fuck it?
That takes years and years of training.
That's like the last boss of a real hard game.
Right. That's like you gotta go find all the cheat codes for that one.
X up down.
Yeah.
Square question mark.
You gotta find God mode.
That's tough, man.
You can only do that if you're a general.
But you can get that once you fill her out. You get it filthy to that level. But a lot of guys, you know what, like talking to dudes, a lot of dudes are fucking just as square as girls.
All right, hold on. They're directing us today. Stalker Patty's by the microphone. Stalker Patty.
Patty.
I have a question for Dr. Patrice.
Patrice.
What is somebody my age supposed to do? Every place or whatever I visit to meet guys, they're all half my age. And then everybody I know in person is either married, gay, or dead.
Well,
what am I supposed to do to meet somebody?
Join the third.
Here's the problem with Patty when she says when women like fucking Patty say meet you, she means meet a guy that wants to be with her.
Yeah.
Patty, you gotta give up that messy twat. You gotta fuck a guy first. You're building your house. You gotta build your house from the top to the bottom. Right. You fuck the foundation. Start on the roof.
What about AIDS and diseases? I'm scared to death.
How much time do you got left to live as a healthy person anyway?
Probably not more than 30 years.
Listen,
maybe.
with all the medicine now, you'll live. If you get AIDS now, you'll live until the time you were supposed to die without AIDS.
Really?
Pretty much.
All right, since I hear so many warnings nowadays.
Oh, shut up! The guy that would,
The guy that you would fuck wouldn't have anything, believe me. Don't worry about it. He'd be just like you, some fucking shut-in that hasn't been fucked.
Basically, Patrice is saying there's nothing interesting about you where a guy would want to just hang out with you. You got to give up the pussy.
Your voice would clear out your bad blood cells. As soon as you stop talking, all the AIDS are just, I'm out of here.
Oh,
I'm getting the fuck out
the
of
AIDS
here.
virus can't take it.
I'm bored with this body.
She's the cure for AIDS.
Yeah, just talk.
Yeah. And I shouldn't have a problem because I don't think I'm bad looking for somebody my age.
There she goes. For someone my age.
I see people my age.
All right. Patty, how much money did you collect yesterday?
$271, and I paid all my bills, so I'm happy.
Of course, she was part of the Money Honey contest. The videos are up on YouTube. They're terrific.
She was rolling around naked?
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Yeah. She's disturbing naked. Cause it's not, and I don't mean disturbing.
She's right
like,
there, by the way.
She's so disturbing nude.
Yeah.
She just looks like
Jimmy
such a
likes her
Holocaust.
ass, though.
Them Holocaust pictures.
Yeah, it's definitely a Holocaust
You just want to throw
thing.
some lie right on her.
But Jimmy likes her ass. And we keep trying to figure out if Jimmy's joking, but I don't think he is.
I think it's something weirdly. But it's like you would fuck Patty, I guess, if you was.
Patty brought us gifts today?
That's just a couple things. It's no big deal. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. No.
Well, because of past years, I'm sure. But
there's good.
What did she bring us for Christmas?
Hold on.
Yeah, there's guys that would fuck her.
There's plenty of guys.
Absolutely.
There's a bunch of our listeners.
And especially if she's a virgin, that should have just. Has she fucked yet?
No.
That's her claim to fame.
We did teach her how to masturbate this year on the show.
But she gets all fucked up when she's ready to come. She like freaks out. I think. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Patty.
Hi, Patty. What do you got?
Okay, well, first of all, here's the card.
Give Opie the card so he can read it.
Is there a gift certificate in this?
Anthony, this is for
Patty's
you.
I get the little tiny bag.
Patty's this
and Opie gets the big bag.
Is there a gift certificate?
As per the stalking of
No,
Opie
it's the
thing.
And she gave you Christmas gifts in a bag that is evidently from her house.
No, it's from where I work.
It was from where you work, but it's from your house.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Oh my God, she actually writes out her own cards.
I do. I don't like pre-made cards. I'd rather do my own.
Shut up. Different flavored cocoa mix. So I could sit and drink some hot cocoa.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patty.
How fast is that going in the garbage?
No.
Are you holding a can open while you're driving down a fucking LIE?
I'd be thrown into fucking cabbies. A dirty cabbie's windshields.
I keep all Starbucks stuff.
Do you?
Why is mine wrapped?
It's not wrapped.
Oh. Here's the card that she wrote to the show. Dear O-A-N-J. I want to wish you the best holiday ever. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of the show and for making my life more interesting. You're the best, and I wish you good things always. Here's to 2008 and another fun year of great radio. I'm proud and happy to be a friend of the show, always. You are number one. Sincerely yours, Patty.
Ugh.
What is this?
What is that?
She's so emotional.
I heard that. That's hilarious. Thank you, Patty.
You're welcome.
That's coffee.
By the way, did you get your gift from this other guy?
Whoa.
What is that, a diaper?
Well,
It's wrapped in a diaper.
yours is somewhere around here too.
Oh, great. What is it?
You might have thrown it away. This guy.
It's the same guy that gave you the car and the Nazi stuff.
Oh, I got a replica Shelby just like mine.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of Nazi stuff.
Yeah.
Little flags and little arm patches from from the era.
Right.
Not reproductions. And a magazine that was from like 1960, and it had all kinds of like Nazi rape stories in it, but not like fiction. It's like the Nazi rape tents of Egypt. It's like this weird, that's fucking old erotica.
There's some guy that looked like Harrison Ford who's like trying to stop the rapes.
Well, I guess Bill sent that, and it was very thoughtful. He knows a lot about you, and that's a fine gift, right?
Yeah.
Well, Bill sent me something, too. It's wrapped in diapers.
It's wrapped in diapers, yeah.
And it just
That's
says...
just nasty, even without shit in it.
Oh, I know.
It says, Opie, you are a hard person to get a gift for. These plates have been in my family for a long time.
Oh.
I wanted you to have them. Please handle them with care.
What a smart ass. Make sure they...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my.
Oh, no. Here's where Opie hurts himself before vacation. Oh, watch your eyes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, boy.
He's making it. It's clay now. Oh, my God.
Oh, there's glass dust everywhere.
Oh, shit.
And diaper dust.
Glass and diaper.
Thank you. I know, very predictable.
I think you just pounded a hole through the console.
Yeah, right? Is that console dust?
Oh.
Now I need that mask again from yesterday with Tippy Tom.
Anyone itching today, by the way?
What?
Did they clean all the bugs out of the studio?
Bed bugs?
I don't know,
Lice?
man. I have no idea.
Wow, that is really dusty.
Those plates were made with asbestos.
Yeah, right? He's just killed us.
Butters is checking in to say hi. Butters! This is Doug Stanhope's friend from Arizona. What's up, Butters?
Hey, boys. How's it going?
Hello. Butters, you still listening to the show?
Oh, always, every day, guys.
Thank you, sir. What do you got?
All right, two things. One, I wanted to ask Patrice a question. Two, I've got a gift for you guys. But can I ask Patrice a question first?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's gay, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, Doug thinks you are.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, Patrice, when I'm trying to hit on a chick, I pretty much think I defeat myself in the beginning because I've had really bad luck with women and stuff. So I was wondering, is there any tips you have on not to feel defeated before you ask them out?
I don't know. I want to dump you right now, and I don't. I just want to. I want to break up with you.
I'm not in the right mind right now. I'm on Vicodin. I had wrist surgery about yesterday, so
I don't think you can come out of it. I mean, as we know, like Opie, it's this is it's hard to tell a guy how to have confidence. I know how to help with fucking the higher level bullshit like happiness,
a relationship shit. You were talking about devious.
I'm not a pickup artist because everybody got their own style. I wish I was one of these dudes that had a six pack and just walk down the street and show a bitch my stomach and get a bitch, but
I thought you meant beer when you said that.
Drink this bitch.
Well, sometimes that works too.
And put this pill in it. It's delicious.
It wasn't even a thought that you would actually have good abs. I'm sorry.
Exactly. I'm so far away from a nice body.
Right, when you said six pack, it's it has to be beer.
Hey, when I'm trying to get my hips in condition, really.
You can't teach someone confidence.
It's hard to do, dude.
We all lack it on some level.
Because it just comes from the fact of it's like that. I keep going back to this 2 girls 1 cup. It's this is why we hate women. It's all the shit we got to do to find out that they just shit in a cup. We have to have a nice house. Your status is so far above pussy, but in reality, it only makes you level with pussy. If you meet a chick in the street, the fact that she has a pussy and you have an entire existence matches up.
That's even Steven.
It's fucking disgusting. You got an education, you got a home, you got a this, you got a that, and then you still have to have confidence? Bitch, my credit score is 750. I gotta have confidence too? Like a motherfucker like this, like Butter should just be able to walk up to a girl and go, look, I got pills.
Yeah.
You want to share my Vicodin, bitch? But it's all the shit we gotta do just to fuck them, and they think that should be credibility for them to be with me for the rest of my fucking life. And my girl, I tell my girl, she goes, I love you, and this, I love you too, because we worked out this deal where she's married to me right now. She wants to have my last name and all that, but I'm not ready to marry her, but she could be in love with me enough to be my wife.
You gave her a ring, didn't you?
Yeah, and I told him, make that shit whatever you want to make it.
Make that shit whatever you want to make it. That's because you're scared inside.
To get married? Look, I know this bitch.
You can't hand over an engagement ring and go, whatever you want it to mean, that's fine with me.
It's the rank and file you want to give her. Now, let me ask you a question. You're the general in your army. Now, your privates are going to behave differently than... if you're a 5-star general, you have more credit than a 3-star general. If a 3-star general comes up to you, he's gonna go, yes, sir, but he's gonna go, and with the 2 fingers and go, yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, give you that little flippy.
Shit. So your girl,
what's wrong with letting your guard down a little bit?
You can't. They're out to destroy you.
You got it, though.
Out to destroy you.
I'm not saying a little bit, though. It would have been nice to say, look.
Trust me, I let my guard down a little bit.
Let's not bullshit.
You know when all our arguments happen is when I let my guard down.
All right, so let it down a little bit.
What is letting it down? I feed the bitch. I kiss her. I tell her I love her.
How do you let your guard down?
What is letting guard down? Go coochie gumdrops?
Letting the guard down would be, look, this ring is because I love you and you're kind of my wife now.
Well,
instead of let it mean whatever you want it to mean. That's crazy.
But you know why? Because you give it to him and she'll go, this is what it means. It's like you go, look, can I just... Here's the thing, Opie, this is a fucking big problem. Men should understand, or women should understand that it's better if a guy likes you than loves you. Love is the end for men. It's over. We have no more creativity. We don't like you anymore. We don't go... This is the whole thing about men being different than women. Ask a man by himself with 2 men sitting around, ask that motherfucker, are you in love? A guy would never go, yes! A guy will go, yeah, but what's your point? Why would the fuck you bring my life down by asking me, am I in love? Ask a girl, you in love? Oh my God. Ask a guy, he just met a bitch that when he fucks her, she leaves. She don't talk that much. Yo, I met this bitch. I like this. I like the shit out of her. You're happy when you like a bitch. You're miserable when you love a bitch. So I'm trying to like my bitch and love her at the same time.
You got to write that book.
Wow.
And I guess that's it.
Yeah.
You got to write that book. I'm telling you.
I'll do it. I'm in.
People would read your book.
I'm in. I just want to stay happy. It trickles down from me.
Right on.
It should.
Anybody else out there have anything?
For him.
That's why I can't be no woman president.
One more question.
one more. Fuck your shit up.
Yeah, she bleed every month for no reason. How the fuck she gonna run the country?
One more question, because then we do line of the day and start our vacation.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, I gotta get out.
What do you got, sir?
It's more like a situation. Me and this girl, I'm dating her for like a week, and we kicked a few back. We're back in my apartment at school. We're messing around. I got finger blasted her a little bit. And then she just passes out. So I'm like, all right, this sucks. So like 10 minutes later, I see her wake up. She goes and sits in my computer chair that I had next to my desk, and she just pisses all over the place.
Nice.
How do I tell her, like, I'm so embarrassed to even talk to her about it, like, and it's really pissing me off.
Why do you need to tell her?
That wouldn't bother you if somebody pissed on your chair? Like, that would...
No, that's what you fucking rookie.
Hey, man.
You use that for fucking weaponry later when the bitch opened her mouth. That's why you pissed in my chair, bitch, last week. Like, why are guys so faggoty now? So what? She pissed in your fucking chair, you snitch. Leave her alone.
Plus, she doesn't give blowjobs anyway.
That's
so
your
I'm not gonna
thing.
be able to bust
You
her
see,
mouth.
he's a Revenge World guy. I love Revenge World. You ever see Revenge World?
No,
It's a site where guys just put up pictures of their ex-girls or some bitch they're mad at. It makes no sense. There's no reason to ever snitch a girl out. That's your fault. Whatever's happening, if you can't get your dick sucked, it's not their fault. Understand, they don't want to suck your dick. Ready in a nutshell. Guys are trying to get pussy without having to give up time. Women are trying to get time without having to give up pussy. Do you understand what that means? So if you're a fucking asshole that lets her hang around and suck up your space and pee all over your chairs, and she's not anteing up no pussy, that's your fault, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Your fault.
That's right.
Tell that bitch to suck your dick or leave. Take an L.
Take an L.
Take a fucking L.
Be prepared to say fuck you, get lost.
Beat it, bitch. Go. Pissy chair, bitch. Get out.
Pissy chair, bitch.
She doesn't. He's trying to get revenge for not getting a blowjob. That's your fault.
Revenge don't do shit to her.
Yeah, dude, stop. Well, how do I tell her she peed in my chair? I want to tell her and hurt her feelings. It's ridiculous. It's our fault, fellas. Can we understand that?
All right, Patrice.
Thank you.
We want to start our vacation.
God damn, that's great.
You so we can get the fuck out of here before noon.
I'm ready to end me too.
Line of the Day is brought to you by BodogFantasy.net. Play Bodog Fantasy's NFL playoff pick'em game for free and win a trip to Vegas courtesy of BodogFantasy.net. Here is a runner-up line of the day.
I jerked off 7 times and it still didn't.
Wow.
Take care of the.
It didn't get the evil out. I just had to sleep.
What the fuck is so like?
Like the Wolfman. You know the Wolfman locks himself in?
Yeah. No matter what you hear, don't open this door.
That's a great line, man. Right
They
on.
always tell him that shit. And they always get out. Dopes.
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
Yeah, well, it's a cobblestone.
Well,
what do you watch, Kojak?
It's usually
where they chop you on your neck and you pass out. It's not Hawaii 5-0. No one does that.
It's usually a homeless guy.
Karate chop to the shoulder.
Right.
Hi-ya, and you're sleeping.
Oh. That never works.
No. Jim Norton. Oh, did we get the Jim Norton tickets away?
We got the box here.
Hey, we got a pair of tickets, I believe, for Jim Norton, New Year's Eve, North Fork Theater, Long Island. Then, of course, F.H. Riley's Bros Place after the Norton show, 400 New York Avenue in Huntington. We're all going to be there. Definitely. Cheesecake for everybody, beer for everybody. So we just pull a name out?
Yep.
All right. Herman Hernandez. Did he leave?
All right, cool.
Dude, you got tickets to the Jim Norton show, and I think he's throwing in VIP passes and all that crap, so you're going to be well taken care of.
Sit your ass down.
All right, sit back down.
Didn't ask you to stand up or nothing. What the fuck do you think this is?
Big-ass Herman took a fucking bow.
Like Herman. And one more for Brendan Boyce. There you go. You got tickets to Jim Norton.
Yeah, he
VIP
deserves a break.
treatment,
That
all
guy looks like he hasn't won a thing in his life. God bless him. Thank God. There is a God. You know what I mean?
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
What?
Why don't you just started with, I'm a racist?
Yeah.
I didn't say I'm a racist.
Wait, I like my shows with a black friend.
Yeah.
And they went on to the Sticks line.
Just because I
don't know. We'll see.
I couldn't relate
Chris
to
Rock
all
was-
black cast of a sitcom.
An ass.
Chris
I just
Rock was
can't.
great,
But I watched
man.
Gilligan's Island.
Well,
if you asked me about Gilligan's Island, I said, huh? You would be like, shit, what are you, an asshole?
That's all that was on. You know,
Yeah,
you
had
were
no
kind
choice.
of fucked back then.
Whitey gave you white shows. You had to watch.
I could have just looked at the moon and thought of black things.
How great was Chris Rock today?
Yeah.
I have a feeling he'll come back, which is cool. You can always tell when a guy's going to come back and when he's not.
Just to, like, say some honest stuff a little bit.
He was great, man. And what else are we promoting? Patrice Comics.
Yes.
Next Friday and Saturday.
I wouldn't remember.
COMIX.com.
212-524-2500, I think, is the number.
And we got to get you a book deal.
I'm ready, man. Why don't you walk me
It's
through
a
some of these things? Don't just tell me that
whole lot.
after 15 years of this business, you just, man, go be successful. Nigga, why don't you give me a fucking help? I don't know what to fucking do half the time. You see, Chris Rock called me a loser.
I'm just taking your advice. I'm just taking your
really
advice.
did.
I need to continue having power over you. So figure it out, motherfucker.
Figure that shit out, motherfucker.
Here's your book deal. It means whatever you want it to
Whatever
mean.
you want. Here's a book deal. Go get a book deal, man.
Take whatever you want to fuck along. Here's another runner-up line of the day.
If you're fucking with the pussy, that's your fault.
So you just got to introduce it into your life.
You
Like
just do
maybe
it.
turn all the chairs in your apartment upside down.
Just
something. Hey, thank you, guys.
For the new year, baby. Happy New
Yeah.
Year, gentlemen.
Happy
Merry
New
Christmas.
Year. Yes.
And all that stuff.
Let's hear it for Patrice O'Neal. He's given us some great radio over the last year. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Should I look back? Is that?
Yeah, give him a bow with your pimp hat that you're wearing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just sitting there like, yeah, thanks for the clap. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that.
All right. Line of the day. One more runner-up. Here it is.
Let's work out something here.
Oh, Mike from Jersey makes a really good point. though.
Where's Mikey there?
He's there, line 10.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, what's up, man?
Hey guys, listen, you should have let 99% of the black people ruin it for all the rest of them.
That was actually really a genius racist
Yeah,
line
that's
right
funny.
there.
Very racist. Very funny.
A caller gets runner-up line of the day today. Very good. BowDogFantasy.net. Thank you. Here's your line of the day. Here comes line of the day. Line of the day.
Certain things I don't want you doing, like no steam room for like a week or two, because they said like little things that can wrinkle.
Oh my God, that's gonna kill you, Jimmy.
I don't mind. I can get laid other places.
There you go. And also, don't forget Money Honey. The videos are up on YouTube. They're pretty good. We're going to attempt to get those to go a little viral. What do you got, E-Rock?
We have somebody else who has some gifts for you.
Oh.
What the hell is this?
What do you got?
You know what a good gift is? The ability to go home. Oh.
I just got you some gift bags because for everybody. And,
You're Jimmy's bit.
No. Well, I wrote a song for you guys for Christmas.
You did?
Yeah, and I have the backup, and I'd like to sing it for you guys.
God damn, we're
It's
almost
really
out of here.
good.
Fucking get out of here.
All right.
Fuck, it's like shopping
What?
with Mom when I was a kid. Right by
right
the
over
fucking
there.
door. We're ready to leave, and she goes, oh, a dress. And you're fucking stuck in the store for another 20 fucking minutes.
It's 2 minutes long. You'll love it. I promise.
All right. Let's let her sing her Christmas
All right,
song.
just
Sit down,
where-
Patrice.
Call of Duty is waiting. I got to pack.
Oh, that's right.
Those
Have fun in
priorities.
Colorado, Anthony.
Yeah.
And I want to thank the staff of the O&A show. We got Than and Steve and Danny and Travis and E-Rock and
Sam.
I said Sam and Derek and who did I miss? I didn't go in order, so now I'm all fucked up.
Right.
Getcha and Bon Jovi and who did I miss? Because they're gonna yell at me later.
Ron and Fez at noon.
What? And everyone else that I forgot. Thanks for
What
helping.
happened?
Helping make this
Patrice
show.
fart?
Sorry, dude.
a great
I held it.
Who's this guy? We want to go home. Roland, you got gifts for us too?
No, I got some gifts for me.
Oh, good.
This gifts
Come
for
on.
me. All right, we're gonna hear a song, I guess.
Oh God.
This is
song.
This is the cake girl who makes the awful cake
So
for the
wonderful.
people that linger longer.
Fucking.
All right. Are you?
She looked like she got a nice little body.
God damn, Patrice.
I know, that was awful.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Are you gonna sing for everybody?
Yeah.
All right. How do we do this? All right, you hit it there, Dan. I'm on vacation.
Okay.
Don't swear over FM radio.
Ugh.
Being polite.
Patrice, where you going?
The fans that have
Merry
heard
Christmas!
the dumps.
Happy New Year, y'all!
The satellite.
Yes, man, it's been a great year. 2007, baby. 2008,
over FM radio.
Love you.
Take it easy, Patrice. All right, we'll see you all later. Just turn off the lights when you're done.
Don't mean a thing. The moral majority.
Happy New Year, everyone. See you next year. You know all that.
Now, XM didn't like the way they talked about the first lady or no couple Don't swear over FM radio.
Have a good Christmas.
Al Roker, get it right.
You're doing a good job. Finish up.
Your bad hair days can kill, but epileptic seizures might. Jim's happy endings made the Times bestseller list, so let the vibe